Hi, I'm from your local insurance agency. So sorry to hear about your accident. Here's a check. Sign this.
We just signed with Martinez and Associates.
You know this isn't enough.
Sign. Oh!
Come on, baby!
It's a mistake to go against the auto insurance companies all alone. Just like it's a mistake to go against UTSA All-American linebacker Trey Moore.
Voted the best law firm in San Antonio 3 years running. Hire Martinez and Associates.
Introducing a new era in real estate investment. The JLM Real Estate Investment Team offers fast, simple solutions for distressed properties. Perhaps you've inherited a troubled property, or you have fallen behind on payments, or you don't have time to hassle with repairs. The JLM approach is built on ethics, understanding, and empathy. Jacob and Lisette Martinez promise you a hassle-free experience. Call them today.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light. Oh, 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 oh.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Live Brooks.
Get ready.
Grab it, let's go.
Go, Victor! Hold it! Go!
The attorneys and staff at Quezada, Larmond, and Brignac PC earn their clients' trust by serving with integrity and honor. QLB is committed to getting its clients' lives back on track. We represent cases that fall into the areas of family law, probate law, civil law, HOA law, and real estate law. The QLB team stands ready to assist our clients in all litigation. Our attorneys have extensive experience representing hundreds of clients, and we're well versed in Texas law and well acquainted with the court systems. Whether you need a trust, will, civil, real estate, or family lawyer, you can count on QLB. We know that your family is extremely important to you, and as our client, it is important to us as well. We strive to represent our clients as effectively and efficiently as possible. Our divorce and family lawyers know that working through the impersonal world of the legal system does not match the emotions you may feel. That is why, whether it's divorce, adoption, or any other area of family law, we strive to reduce the anxiety and stress of the situation through caring, understanding, and clear communication. In San Antonio, call the law offices of Carlos Quezada at 210-606-6568 or visit us in person at 2823 East South Cross Boulevard.
Do you own property that begs for a solution? Tacho Tovar and GBH Real Estate Solutions is here for that. Any condition, any situation, any location. Cash payment. The experts at GBH Real Estate Solutions can handle foundation repair, total interior rough-ins, or any other property need. From start to finish, GBH Real Estate Solutions will be there to make sure the job is done right. Whether the solution is a ground-up project, total renovation, or modernization, Tacho will see it through. Call GBH Real Estate Solutions today, or visit their Facebook page to see many more examples of their fine work. Tacho is waiting to hear from you. Oh, and did we mention? Tacho buys houses.
La familia no es una cosa importante, es todo. At SAISD, family is practicing and making art. It's fulfilling your duty with honor. It's playing to win and changing lives through learning. Familia is getting you ready for college or getting you ready for your career. And at SAISD, the founding school district in the Alamo City, familia is not an important thing. It's everything. and it's available to any student, no matter where they live. So come join our familia. Now enrolling. Log on to SAISD.net/enroll for more information, or call 210-554-2660.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Texas, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
The On Par Golf Academy at Mission Del Lago was designed and developed to offer not only the highest quality golf instruction in San Antonio, but so much more. With its experienced staff and its TrackMan indoor and outdoor training facility, On Par Golf has the capability to meet all your golf improvement needs. From its junior golf programming to its entertainment and hosting services, OPG has got you covered. So if you're ready to take your golf game to the next level, come see us at On Par Golf.
Property that begs for a solution? Tacho Tovar and GBH Real Estate Solutions is here for that. Any condition, any situation, any location. Cash payment. The experts at GBH Real Estate Solutions can handle foundation repair, total interior rough-ins, or any other property need. From start to finish, GBH Real Estate Solutions will be there to make sure the job is done right. Whether the solution is a ground-up project, total renovation, or modernization, Tacho will see it through. Call GBH Real Estate Solutions today, or visit their Facebook page to see many more examples of their fine work. Tacho is waiting to hear from you. Oh, and did we mention? Tacho buys houses.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Live Brooks.
Introducing a new era in real estate investment. The JLM Real Estate Investment Team offers fast, simple solutions for distressed properties. Perhaps you've inherited a troubled property, or you have fallen behind on payments, or you don't have time to hassle with repairs. The JLM approach is built on ethics, understanding, and empathy. Jacob and Lisette Martinez promise you a hassle-free experience. Call them today.
Hi, I'm from your local insurance agency. So sorry to hear about your accident. Here's a check. Sign this.
We just signed with Martinez and Associates.
You know this isn't enough.
Sign. Oh!
Come on, baby! It's a mistake to go against the auto insurance companies all alone. Just like it's a mistake to go against UTSA All-American linebacker Trey Moore.
Voted the best law firm in San Antonio 3 years running. Hire Martinez and Associates.
And a very good evening. We welcome you to the south side of San Antonio, Texas. We are at SAISD Sports Complex, where the Sam Houston Hurricanes are going to host the Lanier Vokes. The Hurricanes are 2-2. The Lanier Vokes are 1-3. Keep it right here for the Martinez and Associates pregame show. We'll be right back in just a moment.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be a $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez and Associates today at 210-337-1111.
Introducing a new era in real estate investment. The JLM Real Estate Investment Team offers fast, simple solutions for distressed properties. Perhaps you've inherited a troubled property, or you have fallen behind on payments, or you don't have time to hassle with repairs. The JLM approach is built on ethics, understanding, and empathy. Jacob and Lisette Martinez promise you a hassle-free experience. Call them today. And we welcome you back here to SAISD Sports Complex. I am with Coach Robert Villafranca, Cesar Mendez, Isaiah Castro, Julian Morea, and we have a great game this evening, Coach. It's a Thursday night, back after 1 week of a break here of this humongous or great heat that we've had in the past, and now it's much cooler temperatures here and back ready to go.
Yes, sir, Bobby. I think 78 degrees in San Antonio, Texas, does qualify as a cool front, and everybody, is, including the coaches that we visited with in pregame, look refreshed and ready to go after a bye week, and as we are too. SAISD Complex is the site of this game tonight. The Lanier Vokes, the Sam Houston Hurricanes, will play this one out this evening. This is always a good game when these two come together. Just last year, the Lanier Vokes took this game a year ago by a score of 8-7. You can expect a hotly contested game every time these two take the field.
Coach, coming into this game, Lanier kind of having a little bit of a struggle, but kind of found their way late last game, I should say, where they took on the McCollum Cowboys. But the McCollum Cowboys, they're rolling pretty strong too.
Yeah, exactly, and 2 games ago, keep in mind that last week was a bye week, so 3 weeks ago, which was 2 games ago, the Lanier Vokes got their first victory right here at the SAISD Complex against Edison. It was a 15-0 shutout for the Vokes, and then the week prior to the bye week, it was Lanier at McCollum, as you said, and McCollum won that game 40-33, but the Lanier Vokes exploded there towards the end of the first half, and in the second half, they scored 27 consecutive points and 27 points and a half. Bobby, that's more than the Vokes have scored in an entire game, the entire season leading up to that. And so Coach Day is feeling pretty good about the offense, and feeling like the bye week broke off just at the right time. They feel like they found something, and they're going to come back tonight here against Sam Houston and test some of those lessons that they learned maybe in the second half against McCollum, and see if they work against the Hurricanes.
And talking to Coach Tejas before the match, I felt that energy from him. I felt that energy still coming from that even though it was a loss a couple weeks ago, but that late surge that they had. So we had the great opportunity to talk to him, and we'll talk to him a little bit later on in the broadcast in this Martinez and Associates pregame show. But as you see now, the captains are down on the field, and almost ready here for the coin toss in just a tad bit. But the Sam Houston Hurricanes, Coach, they are loaded with talent. They're 2-2, but we talked about how tough this district is. So just because they're 2-2 doesn't mean they've lost to some pretty good teams.
Well, the Sam Houston Hurricanes lost to Jefferson here. You called that game, Bobby, 17-13. That was tough. That was I beg your pardon. Houston beat Jefferson right here. They beat and they beat Edison. The Hurricanes have lost to. They've lost to Burbank and they've lost to Harlandale. So a couple of tough opponents. But the Sam Houston Hurricanes, talented all the way across the board. Maybe a little bit thin. You've got a lot of their athletes that are playing both ways. You'll see them on offense, defense, special teams. I'm thinking of Jaden Cervantes. I'm thinking of Espitia. Amir Calhoun, of course, is the quarterback, but you'll see him playing in other places as well. Jaden Cervantes, an outstanding defensive player, but he'll be called on offense too. And as you see the captains going across the field for the coin toss and the pregame handshake.
Yeah, let's take a look at the captains there for the Sam Houston Hurricanes. That's number 1 there. So that's, should have had that here. John Peoples, Tristan White, Omaria Martinez, and number 60 there, that would be Titus Massengale. We'll get those Lanier Vokes captains here in just a moment. We're just now in the Martinez and Associates pregame show. Keep it right here. When we come back, we're going to set up an interview. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to hear the thoughts from Coach Sal Tellez of the Lanier Vokes. You are watching RC Audio Sports Channel 2. We'll be back in just a moment.
You own property that begs for a solution? Tacho Tovar and GBH Real Estate Solutions is here for that. Any condition, any situation, any location. Cash payment. The experts at GBH Real Estate Solutions can handle foundation repair, total interior rough-ins, or any other property need. From start to finish, GBH Real Estate Solutions will be there to make sure the job is done right. Whether the solution is a ground-up project, total renovation, or modernization, Tacho will see it through. Call GBH Real Estate Solutions today, or visit their Facebook page to see many more examples of their fine work. Tacho is waiting to hear from you. Oh, and did we mention? Tacho buys houses.
The On-Par Golf Academy at Mission Del Lago was designed and developed to offer not only the highest quality golf instruction in San Antonio, but so much more. With its experienced staff and its TrackMan indoor and outdoor training facility, On-Par Golf has the capability to meet all your golf improvement needs. From its junior golf programming to its entertainment and hosting services, OPG has got you covered. So if you're ready to take your golf game to the next level, come see us at On-Par Golf.
And we welcome you back to the Martinez and Associates pregame show. Coach Tellez here of the Lanier Vokes. And Coach Tellez, thanks for taking time with us. Thank you. And before tonight's matchup, before Sam Houston Hurricanes, but before we get into that, talk a little bit about your production. The last game, of course, right before the bye week, you guys started picking up a little bit of offensively.
For sure, right? And like I said before, right, with our youth, right, any momentum that we have going into a bye week is huge for us. But our offense really stepped it up. We told our kids, like, just believe, man. Just believe that you can do it and believe in one another. And it showed, right? It showed. We were down at one point, it was 20-6. Went down 40-6, came back and scored some crucial points, turnovers, right? Capitalized on those. But you know, I mean, at the end, we still couldn't get it in to tie the ball game up. But I mean, we had a great offensive production, like you mentioned, the best that we had all year. So you know, I mean, our kids went into our bike pool. I mean, they really looked up to that and kind of started believing in themselves a little more.
Yeah, talk a little bit more in detail, if you don't mind, the bye week, as far as what goes in that week, and as far as getting healthier, doing more plays.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the biggest thing, right? Making sure we understand, like, we're at the midpoint of our season, which is great for us here in SAISD and in our district where we're kind of landed out right in the middle. Everybody has the same bye week, so it kind of allows us to get healthy. And then also, you know what I mean, our kids picking up on those plays and polishing up on what we want to do, what our identity is here at Lanier High School. So, I mean, it helped us out with that. Obviously, great news for us. So, I mean, we stayed 100%, so that's positive. But, you know, I mean, we went into the bye week knowing that we had to rest our kids. You know, with the number of kids that we have, we have a huge number of varsity. So we went with that much mentality into that fight.
Always good to be healthy. Coach, talk about some of the leaders in this Lanier football team that seem to be getting it as the season's going on.
Well, we have number 17. We have one of our team captains. I mean, all season, he's the one lifting up our team. He's going to get in his groove, right? He had a huge game against Montana. He got to see that. He had the opportunity to see that. I can't do this. I make one move and they can't catch me. You know? So, I mean, he was able to see that. And now sophomores, a bunch of them are getting used to their roles here. You know, I mean, the game, the speed of the game. So that is allowing us to kind of grow within our own team.
Well, it's always great to see that kind of development. Tonight, it's the Sam Houston Hurricanes. These guys also talk about speed. They're fast and they're hungry too.
Correct, right? I think 1-2 in district or 1 and something like that. But anyway, I mean, yeah, we got to contain them. They're going to throw the ball. Just to do their probably like 60-70% passing game. So, you know, we got to stop that passing game. But we got to put pressure on that quarterback. You know, I mean, he's not too much of a runner. But, I mean, he has some wheels on him too. But we got to, I think, you know, defensively, we contain him and we contain him and put pressure on him. I mean, it makes that a good result.
All right, Coach, we're looking forward to it. Thank you once again for taking time with us. Coach Sal Tejas of the Lanier Vokes. You're watching RC Audio Sports, and we are in the Martinez and Associates pregame show. We'll be back.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
Prom 2023 is just around the corner, and you want to look your best. At Rex Formal Wear, we've got you covered. Choose from a wide range of styles and sizes, and let our expert staff help you find the perfect fit. Don't wait. Come in and reserve your tuxedo today. Visit now and be the talk of the night.
Number 8. And we welcome you back to SAISD Sports Complex. Coach Robert Villafranca, I am Bobby Mendez. Coach, we just finished hearing from Coach Sal Tejas of the Lanier Vokes. A lot of tradition in Lanier, and it's always good to talk to the Lanier Vokes. But looking at your screen right now, you've got the Sam Houston Hurricanes getting ready to come out here. And they're a team that we just talked about a few moments ago that just look, and they're ready to go. They look ready to go. That house is bouncing right now. Here they go. Here come the Hurricanes as they come out. So the Hurricanes, Coach, we talked about them 2-2. Came off a big win the week before the bye. Then the bye week to have them get rested up and ready to go. What are you looking for when you look at the Sam Houston Hurricanes?
Well, the Sam Houston Hurricanes, as we said right before the break, Bobby, talented across the board. You'll find a lot of these athletes being called out on offense and defense. Maybe they're a little bit thin, but the players that they are putting out on the field are as talented as any that you'll find in the city of San Antonio. We always expect an explosive offense from these Sam Houston Hurricanes, but sometimes offense is the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Sam Houston. I'm going to tell you, this is one of the hardest hitting, head-hunting defense in this district, and some of the best tackles and the best hits that I've seen so far on this year's worth of streams have come from Sam Houston Hurricanes. So expect offense, expect defense, expect special teams from these Canes.
Well, we're going to take a quick break as we get to the national anthem. When we come back, we'll speak to Coach Jeremy Williams of the Houston Hurricanes. You're watching
Hi, I'm from
Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel.
Hi, I'm from your local insurance agency. So sorry to hear about your accident. Here's a check. Sign this.
We just signed with Martinez and Associates.
You know this isn't enough.
Sign. Oh!
Come on, baby! It's a mistake to go against the auto insurance companies all alone. Just like it's a mistake to go against UTSA All-American linebacker Trey Moore.
Voted the best law firm in San Antonio 3 years running. Hire Martinez and Associates.
And we welcome you back to the Martinez and Associates pregame show with Coach Williams of the Sam Houston Hurricanes. Coach Williams, last week a great win against Edison. Talk a little bit about that.
Just came out, poised, came out focused, and just dominated.
Last week, a bye week for everyone in the district. Talk to us and let the viewers know, how at this point in the season, how important is that for you?
Very important. Right in the middle of the season, guys got healthy. We worked on some things that we needed to work on. We worked on our flaws, basically. And I feel like we strengthened them this week.
Amir Calhoun's having a great season. Talk a little bit about his development throughout the year.
Phil General just always keeps us in games, no matter what's going on. If we give him a couple possessions, he's going to make something happen. And I'm just so proud of him. I feel like we left a lot of meat on the bone, so it's like, hey, I'm ready for him to continue to put games together, continue to put matches together. It's going to be nice.
You will talk a little bit about this district race. 14-5-8 is pretty competitive, and you guys are in the thick of it.
Tough. Like I said a couple weeks back, every game is for playoff position. Every game is important, so we got to bring it every night.
Talk a little bit about Lanier and what it's going to take to win tonight.
Always a tough team. Coach Sal has them always ready to go. No matter if they're Tennesseans or 5 seeds, no matter. The Lanier Votes will be ready to go.
All right, Coach Williams, thank you very much for taking time again with us tonight. Have a good game and good luck. Coach Williams, Sam Houston Hurricanes, you're watching the Martinez and Associates pregame show. We'll be right back.
And we welcome you back here to the Martinez and Associates pregame show. We just had the national anthem here, and it is almost game time. Just a few moments away here. Coach, I know you got the information on who won the toss, so who will be getting the ball first?
It will be the Lanier Votes with the option. They elected to receive. The Sam Houston Hurricanes will kick off and defend the north goal. And so Sam Houston on defense to begin the game. The Lanier Votes on offense. Let's see if they can carry over from their game previous to the bye week against McCollum. Let's see if that offense is still clicking for the Votes. We'll find that out right away.
All right. Well, we thank you for watching the Martinez and Associates pregame show. It is now time for kickoff, so we'll keep it right here as we get ready for this game to start. And again, much cooler temperatures this Thursday evening. Always great to be in at what it feels like home here at SAISD. So we thank everyone over at SAISD for allowing us this great opportunity to bring these games to you here from the beautiful campus of Burbank High School.
The only game in 14-5-8 on a Thursday night, Bobby, so you'll find some staffs here tonight in the bleachers scouting. The McCollum Cowboys coaching staff right here outside our window.
I was just going to say, we won't say who's here, but
there are McCollum Cowboys coaching staff working hard. Of course, we're going to stream the game from Memorial Stadium tomorrow.
We could save them a trip if they just logged on to RC Audio Sports too and did their scouting.
They could scout right there, couldn't they?
So the Sam Houston Hurricanes getting ready to kick off, and the Lanier Votes getting ready to receive the football. We will get this party started here, if you will.
Set to kick off, Francisco Parga for the Hurricanes.
Francisco Parga kicks it low, bounces, picked up at the 18-yard line, and brought back by Lanier's Frankie Sanchez. Sanchez found some room, and he got all the way past the 40-yard line, and will be brought down at the 43. Let's go to Coach for the starting offensive lineups here for the Lanier Vokes.
The Lanier Vokes will start on the offensive side of the ball. At left tackle, Demetrius Juarez, Xavier Ortega, the left guard, Daniel Alvarado, the center, Javier Rodriguez is the right guard, Silvestre Perales is the right tackle. Wide receivers, Brian Sanchez, Aiden Sanchez, the tight end, Damian Graciano, the fullback, Jordan Perez, running back, Xavier Lloyd, and Vicente Chacon will handle the quarterbacking duties for the Lanier Vokes.
We'll get the defense for the Sam Houston Hurricanes right after this play as the Vokes come in a bunch formation, send a man in motion, Handoff to the running back, and that will be Brian Sanchez, and he will get to the 47-yard line, Coach.
Jalavian Harper is a defensive end, along with Rashad Miller Singleton, the nose guard, Javon Reese. Linebackers for the Sam Houston Hurricanes, Tristan White, Yatravian McNeil, Juan Farias Richardson, and Dayron Johnson. Safety, LeBron Bedlane. Jaden Cervantes, a big hitter, also plays safety. Matthew Alvarez, a cornerback, and Jalen Douglas, the other cornerback for the Canes.
Second down and about 8 here for Lanier and the Vokes. They come out in a trip set to the right side. One back in the backfield. Shotgun up the middle and stopped right across 50-yard line. Jazavian Lloyd, the ball carrier.
A big defensive line for the Sam Houston Hurricanes, and the Salteas and the Lanier Vokes not flinching. They're going to go right at them between the tackles. A couple of nice plays, positive plays, not big plays, but positive, and staying on schedule with a 3rd and short here coming up on the Cane side of the field.
Lanier looking to move the football. They keep it on the ground. Across the 45, no, right near it. That is going to be enough for a first down. And again, it's Jazavian Lloyd on the ball carry.
Again, that one coming off coming right off the edge. The Lanier Vokes offensive line doing a good job of finding the angles. A little bit of a stretch play. They let the defense go out. They pushed them further out, and the running back cuts back behind them. Good for a first down.
New set of downs here. This is exactly what the Lanier Vokes want to do. They want to move the football, keep the clock running, and keep this Houston offense off the field. Out of the shotgun, man in motion, looking left, pass, caught to Lloyd for another first down. First pass of the game by the Lanier Vokes is good. Vicente Chacon, the senior quarterback.
A double tight set and a wing. They had a lot of people at the line of scrimmage, so they bring the defensive box for the Sam Houston Hurricanes in with them, and then they flare up back out of the backfield. A simple but very effective play for the Vokes. A big 9-yard gain on the play.
Second down and 1 for the Lanier Vokes. They are marching down the field and in Houston Hurricane territory. Out of the shotgun, Lloyd gets the handoff. No, it's a fake, and Vicente Chacon will keep it, and this is going to be the first play for negative yards for the Lanier Vokes, Coach.
Yatravian McNeil made it tough for Chacon to get a good read. As he pulled the ball back, I thought he had a good read, but McNeil was able to play both players in a single play. And it's tough to beat a defensive player that can do that. McNeil with an outstanding defensive play.
Big third down now coming up here for the Lanier Vokes. 3rd and 2 here in this first drive for the Vokes. They keep it on the ground. Oh, he gets stuffed, but great power there by Lloyd. That linebacker crew for the Hurricanes got in deep.
Dayron Johnson making the initial hit, and did I say, Bob, that you're going to see some big hitters on this Sam Houston Hurricane defense? 4th and short at about the 36-yard line, as you might expect. This is 4-down territory for the Lanier Vokes. They've done a good job of running between tackles, except for those last 2 plays.
Yeah, and they're going to keep it here. They are going to go for it as they are pretty deep in Hurricane territory. Lloyd gets the call. He gets hit, and he'll go down. The Lanier Vokes will turn the ball over on downs, and the Houston Hurricanes will get the football to start here with 8:18 to go, or 8:19 to go in this first quarter.
What a defensive stand for the Sam Houston Hurricanes. The Lanier Vokes gain 9 yards on first down. They have 2nd and 1, and then 2nd, 3rd, and 4th down. The Sam Houston Hurricanes really step up and stop that drive.
Let's get that starting lineup for the Hurricane offense here after this play. We'll get those as they are in a 5 wide receiver set. They are led by Amir Calhoun, and they do get a man in motion who is now the back. Keep it on the ground. Left side of the line up to the 40-yard line. So from the 26 to the 40.
I'm going to go quick here, Bobby. It's an up-tempo offense. Jeremy Orozco, Andrew Thompson, Jeremiah Stevenson, Titus Massingale, and Frank Riggins are the offensive line. It's going to take me a couple of snaps to go through the these starters here, Bob. Go ahead.
So here we go. on this second down. It's a play action. The pass is caught to Terrence Harper.
Wide receiving core for the Hurricanes: Jeremiah Spitia, John Peoples, Kavion Sweeney, and Tristan White. The running back is Jaden Cervantes. Quarterback, of course, Amir Calhoun.
We'll get the defense here in just a moment for the Lanier Vokes, as they are now faced with a quick third down. Back in that 5 wide receiver set, as you see, 3 on the top of our screen, 2 at the lower bottom. Calhoun fakes it, runs up into the pocket, gets away from a pressure defense, and he is knocked out of bounds by number 2 for the Vokes. That's Frankie Sanchez.
Knocked out of bounds, Bobby, 2 yards short of the first down marker. Amir Calhoun looking over. Of course, he's the punter, so we're seeing a hybrid offensive play, punt formation here. What will they do?
So it looks like they're going to be going for it. Well, again, you call it a hybrid, so maybe Amir Calhoun has the green light, whether to punt or kick it. No one back to receive. Linebackers are coming. The pass from Calhoun. Pass is complete over to Jaden Cervantes. Move the chains for the Hurricanes.
And credit to the Vokes for lining up to it. They had all 11 players up there playing defense, but Amir Calhoun went with that quick route, and it was successful right at midfield in the first down. I'll get you the defensive starters right after this play, Bob.
All right, new set of downs here for the Hurricanes, and they have 1 man in the backfield. They move a man in motion, that's Peoples. An extra man to block. Handoff, up the middle. Here goes Cervantes, left side. We know he's got speed. He finds room on the sideline. Touchdown into the end zone on a 50-yard touchdown run for number 21, Jaden Cervantes. Let's watch that one more time. As Cervantes found the sideline and just outran everyone and got into the end zone on 50 yards.
The Lanier Vokes unable to seal the deal on 4th and short. Sam Houston Hurricanes convert that on a 3 or 4 yard gain, but that gain led to a big Sam Houston Hurricane touchdown and a 6-0 lead as we head to the 6-minute mark of the first quarter.
Francisco Parga to try for the extra point. It is good. The Sam Houston Hurricanes take an early lead here with 6:05 to go in the first quarter. You are watching high school football on RC Audio Sports 2.
The On-Par Golf Academy at Mission Del Lago was designed and developed to offer not only the highest quality golf instruction in San Antonio, but so much more. With its experienced staff and its TrackMan indoor and outdoor training facility, On-Par Golf has the capability to meet all your golf improvement needs. From its junior golf programming to its entertainment and hosting services, OPG has got you covered. So if you're ready to take your golf game to the next level, come see us at On-Par Golf.
And we welcome you back to SAISD Sports Complex as Jaden Cervantes showed a great display of speed and athleticism as he found a way to the sideline for a 50-yard touchdown. The extra point good by Francisco Parga. The Hurricanes lead 7-0 early.
When you're playing the Sam Houston Hurricanes, you can't make a mistake. They'll make you pay for it dearly with the speed and the talent that they have. We mentioned Jaden Cervantes as one of their outstanding athletes. He showed it. He showed you his talent right there.
This time Parga kicks it deep and it goes and it rolls into the back of the end zone. So the Hurricanes will get the football with 6:05 to go back at their own 25-yard line.
Special teams coaches like nothing better than to have a kicker that can kick it out of the end zone. Most special teams coaches that I've visited with will take that start at the 25-yard line and not have to cover a return.
So the last time the Lanier Vokes were out on the field offensively, they had a great start, got into Hurricane territory. They just could not convert on that 4th down. Turnover on downs. That resulted into a big touchdown for the Hurricanes.
Great point, Bobby. The Lanier Vokes could not convert. The Sam Houston Hurricanes did convert, 7-0 Hurricanes.
And here come the Lanier Vokes out of the shotgun. They keep it on the ground. Nice defensive effort there by number 7, Jalen Douglas. The ball carrier, Jazavian Lloyd. Nonetheless, Coach, a couple of good yards there, maybe even 3.
He really made something out of nothing. It didn't look like that play was going to go very far. The Sam Houston Hurricanes extend that and make the running back go horizontal. Not what you want to do against these Canes, but as you said, a nice 3-yard gain on the play anyway.
Brings up 2nd down and 7 here for Lanier. Sinte Chacon, the quarterback, out of the shotgun. He's going to keep it himself. He'll get up the middle, across the 35, down to the 37.
Chacon on a called quarterback draw. He's, Coach Saltea is thinking that he's seen something between the tackles. He's been fairly successful there all in the previous drive and on this one as well. Chacon really, he was contacted at the line of scrimmage and he squatted his way. That was a weight roomed his way for another 3 or 4 yards. So we're looking at 3rd and 3 as the Lanier Vokes line up for this.
Good to have some muscle in leading your team at quarterback. 3rd and short now for the Vokes. They pull a tackle and they get hit way behind the line of scrimmage. So they go backwards on that play.
Javon Reese in the backfield there, a tackle for a loss for Reese. That play was doomed from the start. I don't think Chacon was ready for the snap and really threw the timing off. So no gain on the play, and the Lanier Vokes will have to punt this one away deep in their own territory.
They have to punt, and they have to punt, or they don't have to punt to Jaden Cervantes, but he's back there to receive the punt. Cervantes, you can remember just moments ago, had a 50-yard touchdown run for the Hurricanes. And there's a penalty before the play even begins here on this 4th down.
Illegal substitution is the call against the Lanier Vokes. Let's count. 9, 10, 11, 12.
So that goes and pushes them even farther back.
Just hate to be the guy that was the 12th. Yeah, that's of all penalties, that's the one you walk off the kind of sheepishly off the field. Shouldn't have been there. 12 men on the field, 5-yard penalty.
High snap, but the punt goes. There is a flag on the play. Cervantes will get away from it. It may have touched Matthew Alvarez. And I think that's why Cervantes jumped on it.
And yeah, a little bit of question there. He did the smart thing. Let me get on top of that and take the call out of the officials. It's offsides against Sam Houston, but that was a great punt. We'll see what the Lanier Vogue Brain Trust does with this one. Offsides, declines it probably pretty wisely. That was a pretty good punt, no return. And if I was wearing blue and white, for what it's worth, I'd make the same decision.
Well, 3:46 to go. Lanier's had 2 opportunities with the football. The first one was a turnover on downs, and this one a punt. And now the Sam Houston Hurricanes back out on the field offensively.
And we still haven't called out the Lanier Vokes defense, Bobby, so right after the snap, I'm going to try to get that one done.
Oh, you can do it, Coach. This is video. We're good. 5 wide receiver set as the man goes in motion for Amir Calhoun. Continues his man in motion. Calhoun drops back, checks one receiver, has plenty of time, rolls out to the sideline. He's going to get out of bounds, but not before he picked up a few yards.
Xander Flores is a defensive end, along with Emiliano Zuniga, Robert Alvarez, a nose guard, Damian Juarez, Joel Delgado, Damian Graciano, and Arthur Aguilar are linebackers. Marquise Dixon is the safety, Leo Chavez the safety, Frankie Sanchez a corner, and Jordan Garcia the other corner.
2nd down now here for the Hurricanes. They'll keep it with the 5 wide receiver set. Amir Calhoun down the middle of the field looking for Jaden Cervantes. Pass a little bit too high across the middle for an incompletion. Brings up 3rd down.
On the play previous, Bobby, Amir Calhoun did have a receiver down the middle, and he checked off from him and decided to tuck and run. I think he probably got some instructions here from the sideline. got that guy open in the middle, get the ball to him. He tried to do it this time, a little bit overthrown just slightly. It was incomplete, 3rd and 7.
Coach Tejas for the Lanier Vogues stressed how it's important to put pressure on Amir Calhoun. He's yet to see it. Calhoun fires left side at the sideline. Pass is complete. 1st down. Move the chains for the Hurricanes.
You know, not only protection in time, but the offensive line for the Sam Houston Hurricanes giving Amir Calhoun a lot of space. So the defensive front for the Lanier Vogues having a hard time penetrating that offensive line. Amir Calhoun enjoying some great protection.
Savion Sweeney with a catch along the sideline for the 1st down for the Hurricanes. Calhoun again with time. This time rolls out of the pocket. Pass is caught. I believe that's Cervantes, and he'll catch it right around the 50-yard line. So completed passes for Amir Calhoun for this night, back-to-back so far.
You know, you got a quarterback like Amir Calhoun, a dual threat. He can pass and he can run. Sometimes the strategy is a contain rush. You really don't want to pressure. You just want to keep him in the pocket, because once he starts extending the play, he becomes doubly dangerous.
Hurricanes with a 2nd down and 7. Handoff to the running back. Calhoun turns into a blocker, but Jeremiah Johnson-Spears got the handoff, went one direction, and had to make a reroute there.
He got pulled back at the behind the line of scrimmage, so there was a Lanier Vogue defender that got back into the backfield and really disrupted the play. As you said, Johnson-Spears tried to change direction, but a swarming Lanier Vogues defense did not allow him to get far.
Again, they come out in that 5 wide receiver set with 3 to our near side. 2 to the top of your screen here. Calhoun asks for it. Looks right, now going left. There's that pressure. Calhoun loses it, and he finally goes down after a great pressure coming in there by the Lanier Vogues. Finally brought down by Damian Juarez, the senior.
Damian Juarez saved a big play for Amir Calhoun. It looked like he was ready to check it down into that 2nd gear, but a shoestring tackle by Juarez kept Amir Calhoun in the backfield. Another tackle for a loss, 2 consecutive TFLs for the Lanier Vogue defense.
So big stop there defensively for Lanier as they now force the Sam Houston Hurricanes to punt the football. There's a snap, the punt. Oh, it's a high one. And Lanier's not gonna attempt that one. Marquise Dixon will let that one bounce, and that takes a Houston roll down to the 15-yard line, where this first quarter is kind of going by pretty fast here, Coach. Just under a minute to go.
Very few mistakes, a lot of run plays. So that's the that's a formula for a very quick game here. We're under the 1 minute mark. The Lanier Vogues will have 50 seconds in the first quarter to do some damage before we flip the field on these teams. 1st and 10 for the Vogues. That punt took a big Sam Houston bounce. That was a 12-15-yard bounce after it hit the turf. And I had remarked in the previous game that this turf seemed kind of soft, that the ball wasn't going very far after it hit the ground. Turf. But that, that punt, it went a distance. I think the punt returner is going to have to really get underneath it and field it.
Here come the Lanier Vogues. They'll keep it on the ground, but the defense for the Hurricanes, great pressure led by Rashad Miller Singleton for the Hurricanes.
Javian Harper from in pursuit, and a great defensive play. The Lanier Vogues are doing a great job at the point of attack. They're creating some seams for the running back, but if that backside linebacker, backside defensive end can catch up to the play, that's a recipe for no yards.
The defense for the Hurricanes as the Vogues deep in their own territory with 12 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. The handoff, right side. Lloyd is going to outrun some Houston defenders. Finds room on the sideline, gets knocked out of bounds as the clock strikes 0. The Hurricanes on defense give up that big play, but the Lanier Vogues will come back to start this second quarter with the football. You are watching high school football on RC Audio Sports Channel 2. We'll be back in just a moment. Introducing a new era in real estate investment. The JLM Real Estate Investment Team offers fast, simple solutions for distressed properties. Perhaps you've inherited a troubled property, or you have fallen behind on payments, or you don't have time to hassle with repairs. The JLM approach is built on ethics, understanding, and empathy. Jacob and Lisette Martinez promise you a hassle-free experience. Call them today.
And we welcome you back to SAISD Sports Complex. Coach Robert Villafranca, I'm Bobby Mendez. We are happy to have you here, and we have just completed one quarter of play. The Lanier Vokes have the football to start this second quarter as they are moving the ball, and a great run just a moment ago here by the Lanier Vokes as they pick up that first down.
It was Jazavian Lloyd on a big, it was second down and 15, and he gained all 15 of those, moved the chains. And Bobby, the tell of the tape here in the first quarter is the Lanier Vokes weren't able to convert on fourth down deep in the Hurricane territory, and they were, of course, had to give the ball over on downs. The Lanier Vokes did convert on fourth down, extended their drive, and on the very next play, it was Jaden Cervantes across the goal line for the Hurricanes.
The Hurricanes now, the Lanier Vokes moving from left to right across your screen here. And Chacon out of the shotgun. He's going to take it himself. Ran into some traffic, and he is brought down by Tristan White.
Tristan White is a traffic jam all to himself. And it was 11 on it was number 11 on number 11 right there. Chacon wasn't going to go too far once he was in the bear hug of Tristan White.
Second down here for Lanier. As we start this second quarter, they are trailing by 7 points. Vicente Chacon leading for the Vokes here, the quarterback. Chacon keeps it himself again, but again, the defense for Lanier doing a great job of getting in the backfield, again, led by Tristan White.
Chacon, if he's going to be successful on that read play, he's going to have to show just a little more patience. He pulled and ran into a traffic jam of Hurricanes there. He might have done better on that play if he had handed the ball off.
Hurricane Alley, if you will. I know they have a tornado alley, right? How about a hurricane alley?
Yeah, I think we've got that now. You've entered it into the lexicon, Bobby.
All right, trips to our near side. As Chacon will drop back. Pressure coming from the outside, got rid of the football. He was looking for his receiver, Brian Sanchez, but just a little bit off the mark on that one, and it's going to bring up fourth down here for Lanier.
Lanier Vokes very much a run-oriented offense, and that is why it is so important for the team wearing blue and white tonight to stay on schedule. Salteas really doesn't want to go to that 3rd and 8 and 3rd and 9 part of the playbook. The Lanier Vokes much more comfortable running the ball than they are throwing it.
Jaden Cervantes set at the 30-yard line, his own 30-yard line to receive the football. As Lanier gets set to punt the ball away. High snap. He's going to have to move around. And he's going to get tackled from behind. That is Emiliano Zuniga. And all led with that high snap. And he was not able to bring it down, and that gave enough time for Houston to come into the backfield.
And Sam Houston, the Hurricanes had just the right call there. They could have been in return and played it very conservatively, giving the punter enough time to recover and get the ball downfield. But they put pressure on there, hoping that maybe something like that would happen. You don't have to block a punt necessarily to affect the game. Sam Houston giving an example of that right there.
Great field position now for the Hurricanes. Only 24 yards to work with. The handoff, Cervantes gets inside the 20, and he'll get brought down at the 15-yard line.
Cervantes one-on-one over here on the left edge, and just jukes the defender and gets upfield. It looked like that play was dead in the water, not if you're Jaden Cervantes carrying the ball.
Here they go once again. Cervantes will get the call this time to the right side. And again, positive yards and move the chains as Cervantes gets down to the 6-yard line.
At the 6-yard line for the Hurricanes.
First and goal for the Hurricanes.
Hurricanes are now set. They have two receivers to our near side. They keep them back in the backfield and two receivers to the top of your screen. Amir Calhoun fakes the handoff, gets rid of the ball. The pass incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Dylan Lamas, oh my gosh, he almost had a pick right there in the end zone. That was a bullet there by Amir Calhoun, and maybe it got into Lamas's wheelhouse just a little bit more earlier than he had expected it. But boy, that was an opportunity at an interception missed.
Second down and goal here now for the Hurricanes. As Amir Calhoun is out of the shotgun, he wants to change something up. Oh no, he was talking to his offense, and then the ball was snapped. Ball went down, and Amir Calhoun jumped right on top of it.
A little bit of miscommunication there on the play. Calhoun was moving up to the line of scrimmage to, I think he was trying to audible out of the play call. The center must have thought he heard the demand for the snap, and he put it back there. Hurricanes really lucky to have the ball still.
Ball moves from the 6-yard line now to the 9-yard line as it is 3rd and goal. Amir Calhoun rolling to the right side. Chase out of the pocket. He's going to keep it himself. Has to get in the end zone for a first down, so he doesn't, but he gets down to the 3-yard line. So it will be 4th and goal from the 3-yard line for the Hurricanes.
So we have an incomplete pass that was almost intercepted. We have miscommunication on the snap, and then a tuck and run for Amir Calhoun, a race for the
quick snap.
And a timeout will be taken. Sam Houston wants to talk about it here in this second quarter. With 8:45 to go, you are watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports YouTube 2 channel.
Hi, I'm from your local insurance agency. So sorry to hear about your accident. Here's a check. Sign this.
We just signed with Martinez and Associates.
You know this isn't enough.
Sign. Oh!
Come on, baby!
It's a mistake to go against the auto insurance companies all alone. Just like it's a mistake to go against UTSA All-American linebacker Trey Moore.
Voted the best law firm in San Antonio 3 years running. Hire Martinez and Associates.
Bring it in, Steve. And we welcome you back here to SAISD Sports Complex. We're in the second quarter, 8:45 to go. Opportunities for both of these teams, Coach, in this early part of the game. Defensives have kind of stepped up each time, but big one here, 4th down for the Sam Houston
Coach
Hurricanes.
Williams calling a timeout. They were 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Haven't been able to convert. Now it's 4th and goal from the 2.
Here we go. Amir Calhoun out of the shotgun. Big 4th down play in this second quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll give it to Cervantes. He's quick with them. But Lanier making a humongous defensive stop here in this second quarter. They played that well, Coach.
They certainly did. They did not. It wasn't only that play that they played well. It was the 3 previous plays that they played well. Jaden Cervantes, you would expect that he would get the ball, talented as he is, but 3 great defense. I mean, 4 straight great defensive plays by the Lanier Vokes with their backs up against the wall. It was 1st and goal for the Hurricanes at the Vokes 6-yard line.
Remember, this game last year the result after that was 8-7. These two teams, when they come together, they play pretty tough, and that's a humongous stop for Lanier. And we're gonna circle that right now as a key play in this ball game. But here on this side, here comes Lanier. They're working from their own 2-yard line, so having to make some room. They do that, check that off the box, so now they're at the 6-yard line.
The Hurricane defense, they just loaded the box on that time. They were bringing everybody on a run play. It was a run stunt, just challenging the Lanier Vokes to throw. You're at your own 2-yard line. Do you dare throw the ball? We're going to send 11 at you. And, boy, what a stop there for the Hurricanes.
Just a little bit of breathing room the Lanier Vokes got on that play here. They're still at risk. Here comes Vicente Chacon. Chacon tries to go to the right side. But, again, I guess they try to go through that Hurricane alley.
and maybe a yard on that play.
Lanier Vokes dodged a bullet there when the Hurricanes had first and goal at their 6-yard line. And so far, the first 2 plays of this series, Coach Thea's playing it conservatively. He might be happy just to get this ball out of here.
Well, it's just an important 3rd down, because even though you get even more a couple of yards, you've got to rely on that punter to kick that ball really deep. Big 3rd down, whistles will blow. Perhaps another timeout is taken. The timeout is taken, and this time Lanier takes the timeout, and we'll take that timeout with them. We thank you for joining us. Keep it right here. We'll be right back. You are watching high school football on RC Audio Sports Channel 2.
The attorneys and staff at Quezada, Larmond, and Brignac PC earn their clients' trust by serving with integrity and honor. QLB is committed to getting its clients' lives back on track. We represent cases that fall into the areas of family law, probate law, civil law, HOA law, and real estate law. The QLB team stands ready to assist our clients in all litigation. Our attorneys have extensive experience representing hundreds of clients, and we're well versed in Texas law and well acquainted with the court systems. Whether you need a trust, will, civil, real estate, or family lawyer, you can count on QLB. We know that your family is extremely important to you, and as our client, it is important to us as well.
And we welcome you back to SAISD Sports Complex after the Lanier timeout. They talked about it. They've set up a play, and they got up the field, and what a play for the Lanier Vokes as they convert on that big 3rd down. Move the chains for Lanier.
The linesman over there on the Lanier Vokes side motioning the chains, move it down, and that is a huge 1st down for the Lanier Vokes as they create some space between themselves and the end zone that's right on their back side. So 7 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter, a big 1st down after a big defensive stop for the Vokes.
You know, Coach, I could sense just by Coach Salteaz's attitude that this team was ready, and so far defense has made some big plays, and offense has responded. Another good play, positive yardage on the ground here for Lanier.
Well, if I may, and with all due respect, we were visiting with Coach Theas, and we mentioned how talented we thought the Sam Houston Hurricanes were, and he wasn't willing to concede that point. Again, he just wasn't gonna concede it. He says we're talented as well, and he's got his Lanier Vokes believing.
2nd down and 9 here for Lanier, still back at their own 14-yard line here, trying to get some more space. They started at their own 2. They've kept it on the ground. Big hold. No, they don't take it. It was Vicente Chacon going on the other side. I thought I saw a hole coming this way, but Chacon took it opposite. So 3rd down now coming up here.
Once again, a read option play for Chacon. A lot of responsibility for him. He's got to make split-second reads. I mean, it's a lot easier said than done. And from up here, it looks a lot easier than it is from down there. But the back side, the right side of the Sam Houston defense is just sealing it all up.
And I can tell you that that's what they're watching. They're looking upstairs and they're seeing those things. And maybe some of those kinds of calls come later on throughout this game. 3rd down, another big 3rd down here for the Vokes. They hand the ball off to their running back, and their running back, that is Lloyd. Jazavian Lloyd.
So after giving up a 1st down, the Sam Houston Hurricanes tighten up and force a punt here, 4th and 10 from the Lanier Vogue 15-yard line. That's a little better than when the Vokes started the drive at their own 2. So a little bit of space, but the last time we saw the Vogue defense out there, they had a little trouble delivering the ball to the punter.
Well, yep, that's the thing that they're going to have to work on, as Emiliano Zuniga has to hope to get the ball back in his hands so he can get rid of it right away. But then the problem, Cervantes back. Oh, it's a high punt, very short.
Got a flag on the play, Bobby. I'm going to guess that this is going to, the Vokes will have another opportunity the 2nd time. Only the 4th penalty tonight, but the 2nd time that the Sam Houston Hurricane punt return team has jumped off sides. The previous time they did that, Lanier Vokes got off a great punt and they declined the penalty. This one, not so great, and I think they're going to take another shot at it.
Well, they're happy to take another shot at that one. Pressure was coming in by Sam Houston.
That was about a 14-yard punt. Of course, again, with the pressure, the punter trying to get that ball away as quickly as he could. Emiliano Zuniga didn't make the connection that he wanted to, didn't make the contact he wanted to on that punt.
Well, thank you for joining us here on this Thursday night broadcast of high school football. Coach Robert Villafranca, I'm Bobby Mendez. And Emiliano Zuniga set to punt. No, under center comes Chacon. And he's going to reset this. That was not Chacon. Back to Zapata. Kicks it high. Zuniga, excuse me.
About a 12-yard net on that re-kick. The Lanier Vogue special teams getting innovative there, getting creative. They went up there and faked a snap under center, hoping to draw the Sam Houston Hurricane return team, who was shown to be very aggressive, been called offsides twice, but a little bit of a, we call it a hybrid freeze play.
Yeah.
Sam Houston didn't jump, so they went back into punt formation, punted it. A 12-yard net gain for the
Great
Vogues.
discipline for Lanier, too, to also not jump. That's also a tough one as well. Here come the Hurricanes. Calhoun looking to go left. Now he's going right, out of the pocket, up the middle, to the left, to his right side. And he goes out of bounds, but not before picking up a first down.
Let's take another look at that. And again, we had mentioned how important it is when you're playing Amir Calhoun is to run a contain rush, not so much a rush that's intended to sack him, but a rush that's intended to keep him in the pocket. And that time, the left side of the Lanier Vogue defense did not seal the deal.
See, he's got hit. Here comes the play out of the backfield, and Lanier able to get back there. So it brings up a second down and 11. A great play by the Hurricanes just a moment ago, and now a great play by the defense for Lanier Vokes. Amir Calhoun in some pretty good field position, just inside the 28-yard line in Vogue territory. Calhoun, he'll be forced out of the pocket, and he'll be brought down by one of the biggest Vokes we've seen all night. Oh,
85,
boy.
Noah Setos bringing him down. It looked like Amir Calhoun was going to be able to escape the pocket once again, but Setos had another idea, and he tackled Amir Calhoun in pursuit. A tackle for a loss. It looks like a third and about 15 yards here. The board agrees with us. Third and 15 from the Vokes 31-yard line, 36-yard line, I beg your pardon.
So third down now here. So big sack by Lanier as Calhoun looking left, still looking. He's looking deep now. He's going to roll, but he dumps it down low. The pass is caught inside the 25-yard line. Catch is made by number 21, Cervantes.
Frankie Sanchez there quickly to make the stop.
Penalty flag on the play. Holding.
Oh, that's a tough one as well, too. But, you know, Cervantes, check that, Amir Calhoun seemingly had too much time back there, and a holding call is the reason.
Well, sometimes you have so much time, a result of a holding call. And, again, this is 4-down territory, so that would have been 4th down and about 6 or 7. Coach Deas, again, wearing blue and white.
Back.
For what it's worth, I'd take that penalty as
yeah,
well.
Push them back.
Back up.
25 for the Hurricanes.
So big, long third down for the Hurricanes. Lanier's defense has come up big a few times. Cervantes will get the call. Cervantes tries to get away from some defenders, and he somehow manages to keep on his feet. Boy, oh boy, he is slippery, but somehow the gears were able to connect and bring him down.
Tough to bring him down, but they got him spinning, and the Lanier Vokes defense swarming to the football, and not letting him get very far from the line of scrimmage. 4th and a long way to go. You know, I'd be heads up if I'm the Vokes. I'd be heads up for a fake here at this point in the ball game.
It's a great opportunity for that
Exactly. A minute 32 seconds left to play in the first half. The punter deep, but again, also somewhat deep in Vokes territory, you might expect.
Tristan White to punt for the Hurricanes. There's a high punt. That's going to be dropping at the 15, rolling. Lanier's going to bobble it, and oh boy, they get on top of it. Very, very risky call there. Marquise Dixon jumps on it, but he bobbled it just a bit.
He must have seen some green grass or something, but as you said, a very risky play there inside his 10-yard line after he had let that ball bounce a couple of times. A minute and 9 seconds left to play in the first half. Both teams with 2 timeouts left, so it'll be interesting to see if the Sam Houston Hurricanes use their timeouts.
This has been a very fast-moving game, faster second quarter, I would say. But I want to remind you, during halftime, don't go anywhere. We will feature both bands here this evening, so please keep it right here as the ball goes straight up the middle and finally brought down at the 11-yard line as Lanier will get ready for a second down. But I remind you, no matter where you're watching from, we'll keep it right here real quickly before we go anywhere. So I want to let people know that halftime show is just as exciting as the football game on the field. When we go to break for just a bit here at the half, we will set up for a halftime show. You'll see the Lanier Vogue Band. You'll also see the Sam Houston Band. We also encourage you to communicate with us on our YouTube channel. Let us know where you're watching from, and we'd love to say hi to you. So as we get into this game here with 1 minute to go, Coach, did you anticipate it being this close?
I'm going to have to say yes, Bobby. I think we've mentioned a couple of times in pregame that anytime these two schools get together, it is a battle. A reminder, last year the Vokes won this game 8-7. And SAISD, you talk about the tradition and the history of these schools. These, it's hard to pick out the rivalry game. I think every team has a rivalry game, but anytime SAISD schools take the field against one another, there's a little rivalry sense across the board.
Why not? Why not? Both great representation from each of their sides of town. Sam Houston representing the east side, and Lanier Vokes, the heart of the west side. So these two teams coming right here on the south side to face off as Lanier will run it over to the left side in another couple of yards.
So Coach Williams using both of his timeouts here, hoping to get the Lanier Vokes to make a mistake deep in their own territory.
And now we can take a break with them with 55 seconds left to go in this second quarter. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports Channel 2.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Live Brooks.
We welcome you back here to SAISD Sports Complex. We talked about being here in the south side of San Antonio on the campus of Burbank High School. The neutral site, if you will, between these two teams.
Meeting in the middle, right there on the right here on the campus of the Burbank Bulldogs. The Sam Houston Hurricanes using their last timeout.
Here come the Lanier Vokes. They keep it on the ground and get to maybe the first down marker. I think they're going to be able to move the chains here, and that was Lloyd, Jazavion Lloyd, the ball carrier.
The linesman on the Vokes sideline waving the chains down. So first and 10, a new set of downs for the Vokes, and 39 seconds and counting. The Sam Houston Hurricanes out of timeouts.
So the clock will continue to move, as Coach mentioned here. Ball on the 19-yard line. Lanier out of the backfield. Good stop there by the defense. That was number 15, Juan Farias Richardson. So brings up a second down, but the clock will continue to run here.
under 25 seconds, so the Vokes won't have to snap, and I doubt seriously that they will.
That's going to take us into halftime. Whoa, it's a close one here at SAISD Sports Complex. It's 7-0 here. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will watch the Lanier High School football, or the marching band, and then we'll have our JLM Real Estate Investment halftime show. So keep it right here. We are on our RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
La familia no es una cosa importante, es todo. At SAISD, family is practicing and making art. It's fulfilling your duty with honor. It's playing to win and changing lives through learning. Familia is getting you ready for college or getting you ready for your career. And at SAISD, the founding school district in the Alamo City, familia is not an important thing. It's everything. And it's available to any student, no matter where they live. So come join our familia. Now enrolling. Log on to SAISD.net/enroll for more information, or call 210-554-2660.
Introducing a new era in real estate investment. The JLM Real Estate Investment Team offers fast, simple solutions for distressed properties. Perhaps you've inherited a troubled property, or you have fallen behind on payments, or you don't have time to hassle with repairs. The JLM approach is built on ethics, understanding, and empathy. Jacob and Lisette Martinez promise you a hassle-free experience. Call them today.
And we bring you back live for the halftime performance of the Lanier Vokes and their dance team. The dance director for Lanier is Ariel Whitley. The cheer director is Zayda Midas.
The Blue Jackets would like to recognize 3 outstanding ladies and gentlemen for their hard work and school spirit, along with the team's officers. Pep Squad member of the week, Miss Alexis Sanchez. Dance team member of the week, Absidy Aguillon. Cheerleader of the week, Mr. Alexis Sanchez. The dance team is under the direction of Miss Ariel Whitney, and the cheerleaders are under the direction of Mr. Joey Ramirez. Director of Pep Squad is Angelica Zapata. Our 2023-2024 Pep Squad captain is Miss Lisa Russo. Dance team officers are Social Chair, Miss Absidy Aguillon. Co-captain, Miss Chula Garza. And captain, Miss Haley Lara. Cheer social officer, D'Angelo Valero. Cheerleader, co-captain, Abigail Pena. And cheer captain, Starfire Cano. The Blue Jackets will now perform to Industries. Ladies, your music is on. and 3 is earned. The band member of the week is Ben Rubio. And the section of the week are the Ubas. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Joshua Bennett and Mancha Mancha. Drum majors, the field is yours.
And there you have it, the halftime performance of the Lanier Volks Marching Band and their dance team. The principal for the Lanier Volks is Mr. Rick Flores, and if I'm not mistaken, I think he is a former band director himself. The band director for this group of Volks is Jesse Horta, and again, the cheer director, Jose Ramirez, and the dance director is Ariel Whitley. If you're a San Antonian and you enjoy Fiesta, you know that the Lanier Volks Marching Band is one of the bands that you look forward to making it across your path. This is, we're watching halftime here at the on RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel at the SAISD complex. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Introducing a new era in real estate investment. The JLM Real Estate Investment Team offers fast, simple solutions for distressed properties. Perhaps you've inherited a troubled property, or you have fallen behind on payments, or you don't have time to hassle with repairs. The JLM approach is built on ethics, understanding, and empathy. Jacob and Lisette Martinez promise you a hassle-free experience. Call them today.
And we are back at SAISD Complex for the halftime performance of the Sam Houston Hurricanes. I'm going to turn my mic off and enjoy the show along with you.
An evening of excitement from the east side of the 210 where the hype is overflowing. The incomparable, magnificent, fantastic band in the city. You already know who it is. Make some noise for the Sam Houston Marching Band. And of course, like any other night, of course, we aim to please. So if you're ready to have a good time, let me hear you say, yeah. Oh, y'all follow directions so well. How about a little confunction on this evening? They're going to give you some fun. Of course, we got to give you a few surprises. field, the 2023-2024 Sam Houston Twisters dance team. Pepper of the week is Janiyah Campbell, and Twister of the week is Lakia Lewis. Now, ladies and gentlemen, under the direction of Mr. Bruce Adams, we want you to get out of your seat as the Twisters dance to a Michael Jackson classic, and this is when he was dark-skinned. P-Y-T. Y'all show your love for the Sam Houston Twisters. Now it's cool when Kanye says she got a light-skinned friend look like Michael Jackson, and she got a dark-skinned friend look like Michael Jackson, but what I say is, it's a problem. But moving right along, now we can't never give it to you and not give it to you in the way that you need it. So even though the Renaissance store may be making its clothes, we still gonna give you a little Renaissance. We gonna give you a little Beyonce. So, you know, if y'all ready for a little Beyonce, I need you to look around, everybody on mute. Cause we gonna give you some big energy on tonight. America, we have a problem. Whoa, tonight we gonna dance for you, baby. Cause we've been acting real brand new. Now, as always, you know, we gotta leave you with some words of encouragement.
Sam Houston Hurricane Marching Band and the Twisters. One of my favorite names for a dance group, the Sam Houston Hurricanes, the dance team, the Twisters. I love it. And of course, the voice of Sam Houston, always entertaining at halftime, and RC Audio Sports will always bring you the halftime shows. It is part of Thursday night football in the community, Friday night football, Saturday night football. You're not at a football game if you are not enjoying the bands and their performances. This is the JLM Real Estate Investment Halftime Show. We'll be back to football action after a word from our sponsors.
Introducing a new era in real estate investment. The JLM Real Estate Investment Team offers fast, simple solutions for distressed properties. Perhaps you've inherited a troubled property, or you have fallen behind on payments, or you don't have time to hassle with repairs. The JLM approach is built on ethics, understanding, and empathy. Jacob and Lisette Martinez promise you a hassle-free experience. Call them today.
We welcome you back to SAISD Sports Complex, where we just had the JLM investment, or real estate investment halftime show. Coach Robert Villafranca, I am Bobby Mendez, and also the rest of our help this evening. As always, a big appreciation to the camera crew, Isaiah Castro, Julian Murea, and Cesar Mendez, who is handling our camera, or excuse me, handling our technical duties today, and switching and choosing camera shots and running our commercials. So our RC Audio Sports family continues to grow, and we thank you for joining us. Again, we encourage you to interact with us live on our broadcast. You can chat on our chat section on our YouTube stream. You think you might want to mention someone who might be a player of the game, because we do have our Martinez and Associates offensive and defensive player of the game. So again, we encourage you to not only subscribe, but to interact with us throughout this game. We coming back to action here as the Sam Houston Hurricanes are leading the Lanier Vokes 7-0. It was a big 50-yard run by Jaden Cervantes to get into the end zone, and then it was the extra point by Francisco Parga to get that extra point there in the early of the first quarter. But it's been a tale of defensives here between the two since that moment, as the Hurricanes get ready to receive the football. Jaden Cervantes back to receive, as well as Jeremiah Espitia. Getting ready to kick off is going to be, let's see who that is. That's, I believe that's number. Oh, we're gonna have to check on that number as we get ready here for the kickoff. There's the kick. It's gonna be a high, short kick. Fair catch will be made, and the catch was made by John Peoples. There's a flag on the play, but it's because the catch was made, the ball was out of bounds. So now it's going to be up to the coaching staff to see what that penalty is going to be here. So now as we start here this second quarter, 7-0, the Hurricanes have the football, and they will start back inside their own, we'll call it the 29-yard line, as the penalty will go against Lanier, as the Vokes will move backwards, and Lanier will start off on defense here. Mir Calhoun leading it for the Sam Houston Hurricanes. So Coach Saltea is getting
A little bit of information here, trying to figure out what exactly that penalty was. Still waiting to start here. Now another official moving his way on over. So the officials. All right, so explanations have been made here. All right, here we go, action. First play of this second quarter. High snap, handoff, Cervantes. Feeling his way, left side, makes a changes directions, and he gets across the 40-yard line as the Hurricanes come out firing on the ground. So that's going to bring up a second down here, second and short for the Hurricanes. From the far hash, they send a man in motion. High snap, Cervantes gets the call again. He gets right down to the first down marker as the Hurricanes decided to keep the ball on the ground here on their first couple of plays of the game. So move the chains now for the Hurricanes.
So the Lanier Vokes starting the game, receiving the ball at the beginning, at the onset of the game. The Sam Houston Hurricanes, of course, getting the ball to start the second half. They're marching down the field after a first down.
This time, Mir Calhoun finds a gap on the right side, gets up the middle, and crosses the 45-yard line. He is now ventured into Lanier territory.
Amir Calhoun, he's built to run. You know, if he wasn't a quarterback, I'd put him at a fullback. It's almost like a wildcat formation when he takes a snap. He's built to run.
They're ready to go. The chains are not. Cervantes will get the handoff. Finds room on the left side, but he gets hit hard down at the 36-yard line.
My guess is going to be that Jaden is going to be fed quite heartily here in the second half. He was probably told at halftime, "Are you ready to go? Hydrate up because you're gonna carry the rock for us."
Checking in for the Houston Hurricanes, Jeremiah Stevenson, one of the big bodies here for the Sam Houston Hurricanes. Amir Calhoun out of the shotgun. Calhoun hands it off to Cervantes. This time they're coming to our near side, and it's just pure speed for Cervantes as he is brought down by Damian Graciano.
Jaden Cervantes providing the speed on the play, but the offensive line also sealing off the pursuit, allowing Jaden to turn the corner on that edge and get some great positive yardage at the 25-yard line, almost in the red zone here to start the second half. The Hurricanes are.
Two receivers to each side here for Amir Calhoun. He sends Espitia in motion, but the handoff does go on over to, that's Jeremiah Johnson Spears. Called his name a few times in the first half. Not very many plays have gone for a loss for the Sam Houston Hurricanes. But that one does.
The ones that have been in the red zone. Not exactly in the red zone yet, but Lanier's red zone defense has been excellent.
High snap, fake handoff, play action. Pass incomplete, just a little short as Amir Calhoun was looking for his receiver down the field. He was looking for Jeremiah Espitia.
Jordan Garcia providing the defense there. Great cover. He had Espitia on his right shoulder and just kind of drove him out. Contact is allowed there. It's incidental. Jordan Garcia, again, playing that about as well as a corner can play.
And I think Calhoun was maybe a little bit short on that pass as well. So it's bringing up a second down. And you mentioned, Coach, on the play before, how well this red zone defense has been for the Lanier Vokes. The touchdown that has been given up was not in the red zone. It was a 50-yard touchdown run just in the first quarter.
Exactly, Bob. Third down, they just changed the down marker over there. It was hanging there at 2, and I just wanted to point out that it is 3rd and 11 for the Hurricanes.
Amir Calhoun Fakes the handoff, looks left, this time left side, has a receiver wide open. The connection there was made, and that was Savion Sweeney.
Play action, drew the corner in. Great play action there by Amir Calhoun, selling the run, and the corner peeking in, let his receiver get behind him, and a big touchdown for the Hurricanes.
Great catch by Savion Sweeney. Great concentration there. Oh, did I miss something?
It was a celebration penalty. I believe, Bobby, Sweeney was getting a little lecture from the referee as he made his way over to the sideline. The flag was late, and I'm going to say that was a celebration penalty.
The conversation still happening there on the field. Coach Tejas getting an explanation on the other side. We've got a shot here.
He can take the penalty. He can take the penalty here, or he can take the penalty at the kickoff. And it looks like Coach Tejas opts to take the penalty at the kickoff.
Francisco Parga set for the extra point. Oh, it's a low kick. He's trying to scoop up, but that will be a dead ball there, and the extra point will be no good as the home team, the Sam Houston Hurricanes, now lead 13-0 as you are watching high school football on RC Audio Sports YouTube channel 2.
Hi, I'm from your local insurance agency. So sorry to hear about your accident. Here's a check. Sign this.
We just signed with Martinez and Associates.
You know this isn't enough.
Sign. Oh!
Come on, baby!
It's a mistake to go against the auto insurance companies all alone. Just like it's a mistake to go against UTSA All-American linebacker Trey Moore.
Voted the best law firm in San Antonio 3 years running. Hire Martinez and Associates.
And we welcome you back to action here as the Hurricanes added 6 points to the board here with a touchdown, Amir Calhoun to Savion Sweeney into the end zone. The extra point by Francisco Parga was no good, so the score now 13-0 here as the penalty now being assessed on this kickoff, as it was a celebration penalty, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Unsportsmanlike conduct will be a 15-yard penalty, so instead of kicking off from the 40-yard line, that line of scrimmage for the kickoff is going to get driven back or walked back all the way to the 25-yard line. It should result in some pretty good field position for the Lanier Vokes. So Coach Tejas, again, opting correctly there, says you go ahead and try your extra point from here. It wasn't any good.
Worked out.
And it worked out, exactly. 15-yard penalty and expecting some good field position. So the Hurricanes open up the second half quickly with the score on their first drive and extend the lead now to 13-0. We're in the third quarter here at beautiful San Antonio ISD Sports Complex.
Francisco Parga ready to kick off. The Vokes ready to receive. It's a grounder. Picked up at the 30-yard line. Dixon reverses course, finds the sideline, finds room. Again, making directions, and this time he is brought down at the 32-yard line. But boy, oh boy, what a spectacular run by Marquise Dixon.
Marquise Dixon over here on the extra point. He was trying to scoop up the blocked kick, and it looked like he was going to have some room to run. Of course, it was going to be 95 yards, and he was going to have to outrun all the chasers, but he gets another opportunity at the kickoff. Again, changes fields, and all the way deep into Sam Houston territory, the Vokes will start the drive from the 32-yard line.
Great field position now for the Lanier Vokes and trying to respond back and trailing 13-0 here in this third quarter. Vicente Chacon keeps it himself. Left side, boy, oh boy, a collision course there on the 35-yard line. No, that was Dixon. The play was stopped, the whistle was down, and again, I apologize, that was Marquise Dixon on the run.
Wildcat formation, a direct snap to Marquise Dixon, and he gets a taste of some of that head-hunting Sam Houston defense, and he gets knocked back. He held up possession of the football long enough for the play to be blown dead, and the play resulted in a 7-yard gain, about second and a long 3 now for the Lanier Vokes. PA announcer says 2nd and 4. I'm going to go with that.
So Lanier still in great field position. Dixon again at quarterback. And the handoff, but brought down real quickly. Coach, I'm not sure if Marquise Dixon is now starting in at quarterback. He's taken the last 2 snaps.
Chacon entering the ball game from the sideline, and yes, the first 2 snaps after the kickoff, he did set up there as the quarterback. It's Chacon
still
going
there.
Chacon coming out here as a wide receiver in the trip set near us.
Marquise Dixon now looking to be the quarterback. He'll keep it himself, and he's going to go on a keeper. Finds the sideline, inside the 10, down to the 5, and another collision down at the 1-yard line. Oh boy, you talked about those fast and hard hitting
One of
Sam
the reasons
Houston
that
Hurricanes.
Coach Saltea is going with Marquise Dixon here at quarterback. Again, another decision that's paying off for the Vokes. First and goal for the Vokes at the Sam Houston Hurricane 1-yard line, Bobby.
This is the best field position the Vokes have had all night. Chacon in under center. Chacon will take it, and a quarterback keeper, not sure if he got the search that he wanted. I see no signal from the officials.
They're going to have to clear the pile, but I think it was a wash there in that scrum. It didn't look like there was any forward progress at all. We'll check the down marker. Yeah, he's kind of creeping up a little bit forward. No touchdown signal, but there was some forward progress there. They're just inches outside of the end zone. So didn't get it across the goal line, but the Lanier Vokes do surge forward, and they're about as close as they can be. I think half the distance here is going to score you.
Yeah, any movement forward would be in the end zone. Here they come in that bunch formation, and one more time they try it. A flag, though, is on the play. Still no touchdown signal.
Big flag here, Bobby. Let's see who that is called against. The linesman over here on the Sam Houston side of the field runs in. He throws a flag and runs in to visit with the referee. So this is going to be a big call.
You gotta like the tenacity by both teams here.
You know, Bob, I was only kidding about half the distance getting them into the end zone. Theoretically, half the distance never gets you into the end zone. But, I mean, that ball was at about the 1-inch line, so half the distance, it'll be at offsides against the Sam Houston Hurricanes. So half the distance from the 1-inch line, it's half an inch now. So not a whole lot of penalty.
It would be interesting if we could get maybe a camera angle onto where exactly that ball lies. I don't know if we could, but either way, the Lanier folks have another chance here, and they're sticking with Chacon under center. Third time, is it the charm?
I think the ball was bobbled, Bobby.
Oh my goodness, the ball did bobble out, and if it's a turnover, it's huge, but you have Marquise Dixon, who came in with some huge plays and got you right down to the 1-yard line. And then Chacon came back into the ball game to try to squeeze it in there. They've not been able to punch that one in. They still have the football. They did bobble it. So here comes a big third down. And we say big third down a lot of times. But if you're trailing 13-0 right now, you have an opportunity here. Is there a timeout taken?
There is a timeout on the field, Bobby. I think it is I haven't seen it signaled. The Lanier Vokes have gone over to their sideline. I'm not sure if they're just taking advantage of this official's timeout or if they've called a timeout. I don't see a timeout. The referee says, let's go with the play clock. And the Vokes are going to have to hurry back in to haven't started the play clock just yet, but there was not a timeout. Third and very, very short. the Lanier Vokes going back into the shotgun formation now.
Okay, so Chacon out of the shotgun, tries to run it, and it's Sam Houston in the backfield. They've managed to break that first barrier.
So a tackle for a loss here. We saw the Lanier Vokes with a terrific goal line stand here in the first half in the same spot on this field. And now the Sam Houston Hurricanes repaying the favor. The ball is back to the 4-yard line. It's 4th down, and there is a kicking tee on the field.
Yeah, you gotta try for those points. They've had 3 opportunities here to get into the end zone from inside the 1, unable to punch it in. But now they are going to try here for a field goal. So the field goal looks to be good, and the Lanier Vokes are on the scoreboard. 13-3 now our score with 4:45 to go. Lanier gets on the scoreboard. You are watching high school football on RC Audio Sports Channel 2.
The On-Par Golf Academy at Mission Del Lago was designed and developed to offer not only the highest quality golf instruction in San Antonio, but so much more. With its experienced staff and its TrackMan indoor and outdoor training facility, On-Par Golf has the capability to meet all your golf improvement needs. From its junior golf programming to its entertainment and hosting services, OPG has got you covered. So if you're ready to take your golf game to the next level, come see us at On-Par Golf.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
Welcome you back here. We are in the 3rd quarter. The Lanier Vokes just got on the scoreboard here. They had a good opportunity to get into the end zone, but that Sam Houston Hurricane defense did not give up any yards when they were right at the 1-yard line.
You know, we talked about that also, Bobby, before the game started. Sam Houston Hurricanes, sometimes you think offense first, but their defense is among the best in 14-5 AD2, and they showed us right there. We're watching some great defense on both sides of the ball, coming from both sidelines.
Indeed, the kickoff fielded at the 29-yard line. Here comes Cervantes. Cervantes will be brought down.
A high lot. Flags and
lots of
caps
flags.
and everything going.
They ran out of flags.
They ran out of flags. Had to throw a cap. I think after you throw a cap, what's next? Your sock?
Hopefully not your shirt.
Okay, but there were flags and caps, so lots of infractions were witnessed by the fine officiating crew there on the field. Jaden Cervantes, it was a high lob kick to the return team's left. Jaden Cervantes fielded that, and boy, I don't know. I want Jaden Cervantes returning kickoffs, but he got it back to about the 39, and I'm counting 4 flags right there at the point of attack. And
is that including a hat or just?
And a hat makes it 5. So as far as I can tell, the officials wearing long pants. I don't know if any of them threw a sock
or a chancla.
Or a chancla. There you go. So this is it's going to take the officials a little time to, sort this one out.
A little help from the Lanier Vokes getting this official his cap back. He tossed it back in his direction. But the conference is over.
Holding against the return team is one call. Personal foul also against the return team. So we'll see. That's a live ball and a dead ball penalty. So I think that those are cumulative. So a 10-yard penalty on the hold, a 15-yard penalty on the dead ball personal foul, and the line of scrimmage for the Hurricanes moves all the way back to the 15-yard line.
So the Hurricanes gonna have to have an uphill climb here. Mir Calhoun has done it on the ground and in the air this evening. Out of the shotgun.
Fakes the handoff. Calhoun is looking to throw. Got rid of the football. Throws it away as the pressure started mounting for Amir Calhoun.
And a flag thrown late here by the umpire.
Looking for Christian White.
Explaining to the referee what exactly the infraction was. Ineligible receiver downfield. And Bobby, a quick shout out to the umpire, Bobby Newton, an old college buddy of mine. I haven't seen him in years. And in pregame we visited, and UTSA class of '85. Bobby Newton and I are. We did a lot of projects we worked on together. He was a longtime coach. He coached at Alamo Heights for a while, and he's retired from that, now officiating. Bobby Newton, it was great to see you.
Always great to run into old pals. Out of the shotgun, Amir Calhoun with the 5 wide receiver set. He was looking to throw, did it.
And judging by the, oh my goodness, that is a first down, Bobby. That was a sticks route, the 1st and 15, and boy, that route was for about a 16 yards. I thought it was shy, but what a great play for the Sam Houston Hurricanes. Mark that play, as you say. We'll come back to revisit that.
Amir Calhoun chased out of the pocket, rolling to our near side, and he will find the sideline, and he will come out of bounds and move the chains once again. You know, Coach, before the game, we try to get our pregame interviews. Got a great opportunity to shake some young men's hand down on the sidelines. Jeremiah Espitia, as well as Savion Sweeney, young, fine gentlemen down there. Glad to meet them in person.
We've called their names plenty.
We've seen them plenty of times, and we know they work hard on the field. Here comes pressure. Espitia with the catch down to the 50-yard line. Oh, managed to escape.
Amir Calhoun with the little Mahomes sidearm there to get it across the edge player that was coming in from his right side, and boy, what a nice play by Amir Calhoun. He's connected on a couple of great passes here tonight. We've got a timeout on the field. We've got an injury, Bobby, on the field, so it's an opportunity for us to take a quick break.
All right, well, we'll take it, and you are watching high school football on RC Audio Sports YouTube channel 2.
Prom 2023 is just around the corner, and you want to look your best. At Rex Formal Wear, we've got you covered. Choose from a wide range of styles and sizes, and let our expert staff help you find the perfect fit. Don't wait. Come in and reserve your tuxedo today. Visit now and be the talk of the night.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
And we welcome you back here to SAISD Sports Complex on the campus of Burbank High School here in the south side of San Antonio. Coach Robert Villafranca, I am Bobby Mendez. Cesar Mendez on the technical duties. Isaiah Castro on the booth, or on top of the booth, I should say, with the video camera. And Julian Murea down onto the field, capturing some great shots. Amir Calhoun inside the pocket. Ooh, he will take a hit and he will go down. But mission accomplished. First down for the Hurricanes.
He'll take a hit, but he will also deliver one as well. He is a punishing runner, and this drive started way back at the Sam Houston 15-yard line.
That's correct. After a big penalty on the kickoff, they come out in the 5 wide receiver set. Lanier bringing the pressure. Calhoun rolls outside the pocket. Chase from behind. He'll get caught, and he'll go down. Big tackle by Robert Alvarez, the junior defensive lineman.
Frankie Sanchez also in on that tackle, Bobby. Frankie Sanchez was a player of the game for us in a game that we streamed earlier in the season. Again, a great example there for the Volks defense. Not so much pressuring the quarterback, but keeping him in the pocket and not letting him escape.
5 wide receiver set once again. Calhoun looks to the middle, fires down the middle, pass complete. And Cervantes stumbles inside the 15. And Cervantes is going to take a little time to get up. So we're going to go ahead and take a break here. With that, you are watching high school football on RC Audio Sports 2.
Hi, I'm from your local insurance agency. So sorry to hear about your accident. Here's a check. Sign this.
We just signed with Martinez and Associates.
You know this isn't enough.
Sign. Oh!
Come on, baby! It's a mistake to go against the auto insurance companies all alone. Just like it's a mistake to go against UTSA All-American linebacker Trey Moore.
Voted the best law firm in San Antonio 3 years running. Hire Martinez and Associates.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Live Brooks.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Texas. Because with no...
We welcome you back to action here as Jaden Cervantes comes off the field, but whistles will blow that one dead.
Bobby, as the officials sort this out, we want to remind our viewers here tonight that we've got 2 streams tomorrow. That was a reason for going to a second channel so that we could run streams concurrently. We'll keep an eye out for the call on the field, but tomorrow it's a false start against the Hurricanes, a 5-yard penalty. Bobby will have a crew at Memorial Stadium, a big game, Burbank at McCullum. At Memorial Stadium there, of course, Memorial Stadium press box under construction along with a lot of other parts of the stadium. So weather permitting, and we expect the weather to be permitting. We'll have a crew here. We'll tell you about that one after this play.
Mir Calhoun on a 1st and 15. Pressure still coming. Throws a pass nearly intercepted. Great coverage there by the Lanier Vokes. It was one-on-one coverage. Pass batted down by Dylan Llamas.
I'll have a crew here at SAISD Sports Complex. It'll be Edison and Brack fighting it out here. One of those 2 teams going home on the happy bus for the first time this season. And they've played great football. They just haven't got one in the win column. And we are thrilled. It's a lot, very competitive.
Calhoun, this time, right side, pass, caught, Peebles makes a move inside, down to the 2-yard line. John Peoples. So we take a look at the QLM replay. Watch Peoples. Here come Calhoun on the 1-yard line. Oh boy, he's close. Doesn't get in.
He is down.
So we looking at the rush here as this time Mir Calhoun will go into the right side, and it was just a matter of time before the Sam Houston Hurricanes punched that one in there.
I was expecting another goal line stand. We've seen 2 already, so it was not an inevitability if you get a first down inside the 5-yard line tonight that you're going to score. This time the Sam Houston Hurricanes do convert, and they extend their lead to 19-3. They've got their extra point team on the field.
Francisco Parga for the extra point. That last extra point didn't go for him, but this one does. So the new score, the Sam Houston Hurricanes 20, the Lanier Vokes 3. You are watching high school football on RC Audio Sports 2.
Once in a lifetime, we stand in the spotlight. The world waits on our next move. Got the keys to the kingdom, tasting the freedom. So what are we gonna do?
welcome you back here to SAISD Sports Complex on the campus of Burbank High School. It is 20-3. The Sam Houston Hurricanes making a drive of their own, getting into the end zone. Amir Calhoun goes in on a 1-yard touchdown run. Francisco Parga gets the extra point. Our score 20-3 here in this third quarter. As you see on your screen, 1 minute, 25 seconds remaining. Parga gets it, kicks it low, and it will be fielded by Dixon. Marquise Dixon has a little bit of room, picking up some speed, flags on the play, but he gets down to the 50-yard line as Marquise Dixon, the junior, had some really good run, had a really good run back here. But there are flags on the play. We've been seeing flags on the play here, or flags being thrown recently, especially on special teams. And the flag's gonna go against the Lanier Vokes, a holding call.
Marquise Dixon with two really remarkable returns for kickoffs. He had the Lanier Vokes set up for a nice field position here to start a drive. 17 points down, 1 minute and 14 seconds left to play in the third quarter. But that holding penalty is going to knock them way back to their own 25-yard line.
Talk about a lot of times with teams, you know, being down 17 points, still plenty of football left to be played, except urgency. Urgency is a factor here for Lanier as the Vokes keep it on the ground on a nice little three-yard gain there, maybe a 4-yard gain. So as we talk about urgency, you know, time management being very important here for Lanier. We saw Marquise Dixon take a couple of snaps over at quarterback, but now Vincent Chacon back in. Chacon hands the ball off, gets it over to Javion Lloyd.
Bobby, you mentioned urgency as we go under 30 seconds in the third quarter, 17 points down. That's 3 scores behind any way you cut it. And it's just imperative for the Vokes to get something on the board, probably on this drive. You know, we've seen crazier things happen, but
maybe even in this quarter.
This is a very, very important drive for the Lanier Vokes.
Out of the shotgun, Chacon, he'll drop back, looks right away. The pass is incomplete, and he was looking for his wide receiver, Damien Graciano.
Looked like he had a good line to him, but a bit of a tip drill. Graciano just could not keep his hands on it, so that's incomplete.
And that's going to do it for the end of the third quarter. When we come back, there is 12 minutes left to go in this ball game. Keep it right here. We'll be right back. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports 2.
You own property that begs for a solution? Tacho Tovar and GBH Real Estate Solutions is here for that. Any condition, any situation, any location. Cash payment. The experts at GBH Real Estate Solutions can handle foundation repair, total interior rough-ins, or any other property need. From start to finish, GBH Real Estate Solutions will be there to make sure the job is done right. Whether the solution is a ground-up project, total renovation, or modernization, Tacho will see it through. Call GBH Real Estate Solutions today, or visit their Facebook page to see many more examples of their fine work. Tacho is waiting to hear from you. Oh, and did we mention? Tacho buys houses.
And here we go, ready to start the fourth quarter. Here the Lanier Vokes trailing 20-3, but they have a whole new quarter here, and they will punt it away to start the fourth. Well, it's great to see Jaden Cervantes back after he came off the field just a moment ago. He slipped, and probably maybe a late hit on that one there.
I think that's just a little bit unfortunate. The official really caught between a rock and a hard place. It was a late contact, but Leonardo Chavez, I think he just couldn't stop his momentum. He's going to be called for a 15-yard penalty, but that was a tough call.
It is a tough call. It's one of those things where you're already engaged. You're going 100 miles an hour. And it's just really, it's like one of those trains. You just can't stop on a dime.
Exactly. Cervantes slipped and fell, and, Leonardo couldn't do anything but make that contact. The official standing right over it, I think he was really didn't have a choice, had to make that call.
So now with that call, the Hurricanes will move up 15 more yards, and they get closer over the Lanier territory, right near midfield at their own 49-yard line. And with a 17-point lead, pretty comfortable lead now for the Hurricanes. Handoff up the middle. Good stop there by the defense. And that was...
Bobby, we head into the fourth quarter, and I've just got to say that this has been such a well-played football game. Very few mistakes, very few penalties. Very few penalties that have caused a drive to end. We've seen some penalties on special teams. We just saw a incidental type penalty right there, but really very few mistakes from the Vokes or the Hurricanes tonight. Very well played game.
Calhoun will keep it on the option play. He'll duck his head, and he will get his legs moving, and he has a little bit of exclamation point at the end of that one.
I'm going to guess that Amir Calhoun has spent a little time in a squat rack.
He doesn't look like your typical quarterback. I know you've described him as a fullback-looking football player, and boy, he plays like one too. This time, Calhoun goes under center on a 3rd and short. Ooh, he might have gotten close to a first down, but big shot there by Noah Cerros. You mentioned his name a couple of times.
4th down and 1 coming up for the Hurricanes.
Calhoun again under center. This time he goes over to the right side. And another 4th down, maybe. I'm not sure. They think they got the first down. They don't know yet. They still don't know here. Well, I think no signal has been made, but both teams are going to their sidelines. Over on down's a big defensive stop here for Lanier. So Lanier, if we talked about Lanier needing some urgency, now is the time for Lanier. They need some big plays, and they need them fast. They are trailing 17 points with 10 minutes left to go in this game. Marquise Dixon back in at quarterback. Marquise Dixon keeps it himself. Dixon inside Lanier in Sam Houston territory. Big dial up for the Lanier Vokes. Went straight to Marquise Dixon, and he picked up a huge play.
Start off at the 33-yard line.
So now the Hurricanes backed up, and they are defending from their own 33-yard line. Lanier with Marquise Dixon at quarterback. Chacon over on the left side as a receiver. Dixon keeps it himself. Dixon passes the first, the second line of defense, and he goes inside the 10. And the answer has been Marquise Dixon. As we look at Marquise Dixon here, getting down into Houston territory. Dixon, once again, out of the shotgun. He's going to dial himself up. This time the Houston Hurricanes able to make the stop and slow down. Sam Houston making a big play there as Marquise Dixon has come in and has made a huge difference within the past minute and a half here. As a timeout will be taken. Well, not just yet. Officials will confirm here as Chacon is checking out, or actually having a conversation with Coach Diaz.
There is a penalty, and it's going to go against Lanier, and another one against the Hurricanes. So those two penalties will offset as if nothing happened. So here we go. Second down and, well, second down and goal from the 7. The Lanier Vokes coach with a big adjustment here, going back to Marquise Dixon. This time, hands the ball off. It's Lloyd. Lloyd gets away. He's hit. Does he land in the end zone? He does. It's a Lanier Vogue touchdown.
Boy, he had to work for it. He had to work for it. Oh my goodness! And remember, let's go back. Let's go back to the. Way this drive started. It was a turnover on downs. It was the Lanier Vogue defense that made a big stop over here, and the gave some momentum, gave a new charge to that offense, and here they are.
And then Marquise Dixon takes over again at quarterback. He has two big, huge runs back to back, gets them down into the red zone, and then it's another big run, this time by Lloyd. Here's the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. Oh boy, this is gonna get a close one here. It's a 10-point ball game with 8:25 to go in the fourth quarter. You're watching great high school football on RCAdio Sports 2. Introducing a new era in real estate investment. The JLM Real Estate Investment Team offers fast, simple solutions for distressed properties. Perhaps you've inherited a troubled property, or you have fallen behind on payments, or you don't have time to hassle with repairs. The JLM approach is built on ethics, understanding, and empathy. Jacob and Lisette Martinez promise you a hassle-free experience. Call them today. And we welcome you back. It was a great drive by the Lanier Vokes, led by Marquise Dixon, and then capitalized with a touchdown by Jazavion Lloyd into the end zone. The Lanier Vokes get their first touchdown of the night. They trail 20-10, and it's all about to unfold here with these last 8 minutes and 25 seconds to go. It's a 2-score ball game here. We don't have a number for or we don't have a name on our roster for number 16. We'll try to see if we can get that here in just a moment. But the Vokes set to kick off. Onside kick. The ball bounces, still on the carpet. Does it go out of bounds? Hard to see. As Lanier tried for an onside kick, and I don't think they got it, so the Hurricanes offense will come out into the field. So now the Hurricanes will have the football. We got the name for number 16, Jose Luis Felix Rodriguez for the Hurricanes. Calhoun keeps it himself, wants to go ahead and take it up the middle. He'll have to be caught from behind, and he will go down, not before he picks up a first down. Optics. Second down and 1 for the Hurricanes. 7:59 to go here in this fourth quarter. Out of the shotgun, Amir Calhoun has 2 receivers split to each side. They'll keep it on the ground. Jaden Cervantes will get hit by 1, 2, 3 Lanier Vokes, but the Sam Houston Hurricanes will knock down that first down, so they'll get across the chains, and they are now in control here with 7 minutes and 29 seconds to go. Now they're trying to take their time, making sure that each second comes off the clock here with 10 seconds on the play clock. Amir Calhoun with 5 seconds. He'll take the snap still at the 1 second. No, the clock will expire. The play clock will expire, so there'll be a flag on the play, but Calhoun is saying we wanted a timeout, and they got it. So no penalty. Amir Calhoun told them they wanted a timeout, so we'll take it with them. You are watching high school football on RC Audio Sports YouTube 2.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez and Associates today at 210-337-1111.
Welcome you back to SAISD Sports Complex. Coach Robert Villafranca, I am Bobby Mendez. Julia Morea on the field, Isaiah Castro on the roof of the press box, Cesar Mendez to our right handling technical duties today. We thank you for joining us. It is the fourth quarter. Amir Calhoun out of the shotgun, fakes the run, and the pass incomplete was looking for Jaden Cervantes.
We thank you for joining in here on RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel. We will be bringing you and have been bringing you every game from the SAISD Sports Complex, and we'll continue to do that tomorrow. We've got Edison and Brack here from the complex. We've got a player on the field, and the training staff is going to tend to them, so we will take a short break. Don't go away. This is going to be a good fourth quarter.
We welcome you back after one of the Vokes is coming off the field. It's a big Noah Setos. He's coming off the field off his own power, a little slowly, but perhaps we'll see him come back in just a moment. Want to say hello to Jeff Musk, who says, "Let's go Vokes" on our chat. We thank you for joining us. Out of the shotgun is Amir Calhoun. He's looking left. We'll have pressure coming from the backside. Decides to run it himself, and wisely steps out of bounds. But how about that pressure coming in by Xander Flores?
Pressure coming from one side of that defense, and again, not keeping Amir Calhoun in the pocket. He's escaping one way or the other, and you know, he's a runner once he gets out in space.
So now it's bringing up a third down and short. We talked about the urgency for Lanier. They did what they had to do with a moment ago and put some points on the board. But that's a big third down. They got to make a stop, as Amir Calhoun will take it himself up the middle, gets close to a first down, but he's going to be about a yard short.
You heard the PA announcer tell us a fourth down and a short one. The short yardage defense for the Lanier Vokes tonight has just been outstanding. I know that the play caller for the Hurricanes is going over his play sheet once and twice, try to get just a call that can pierce this defense for a yard.
Let's see how many times Lanier defense can come through. Or will it be Amir Calhoun and the Hurricanes? Cervantes, the handoff. Cervantes up to the 20-yard line, inside. So that will be a brand new set of downs here for the Hurricanes.
Jaden Cervantes, always a good option to go to when you need that, when you need a clutch play, and he comes through once again. Good to see him, as you said. Good to see him back on the field. He made a nice catch here in the third quarter, and had to be tended to by the training staff, but he is back at full speed, it appears.
So this is a time here where under 6 minutes, approaching the 5.5-minute mark, where the Sam Houston Hurricanes, as they were doing, just taking time off the clock, going down to as low as they can on the play clock. There's a pass. Calhoun, it's going to be short, as a pass is incomplete.
Bob, a shout out to the trainers for both schools. The head trainer for the Houston Hurricanes, E. Gonzalez. Assistant trainer is C. Crawford. And over on the Lanier Vokes sideline, Rob White, Molly Ayala, the trainers. Second and 10. Second and 10 now for the Hurricanes in the red zone.
Handoff. Cervantes extends it left side, hurdles a defender, goes out of bounds.
Let's watch that on replay again. Nice little hurdle here along the left sideline. And
he was,
which way did he go?
Just down about 5 minutes ago on the opposite side of the field, limped off. It looked like a pretty painful injury. Just a few moments ago, but Jaden Cervantes, I would say he's doing A-okay after that, Coach.
Judging from that play, I'd have to sign off on that.
Third down here for Amir Calhoun and the Sam Houston Hurricanes. One man in the backfield with him. Low snap. Amir has no choice but to handle it.
My God, he is a punishing runner, my gosh.
Jeremiah Johnson spears in the backfield. I feel like that was about to be handed off to him.
Amir Calhoun coming up
he said, nah, I'm
off
good.
of that play.
Okay.
Little gimpy. He's not going to convince Coach Williams. Amir Calhoun says, I'm good. Coach Williams says, no, you're not. Come on out for a little bit. Let's take a look.
Amir Calhoun, after limping off.
Michael Franklin, number 9, goes into the ball game. He's listed as a running back and a linebacker. But looks like he's going to line up as the quarterback here. Or it could be Jaden Cervantes.
And it is fourth down here. So
Jaden Cervantes at the QB. Flags before the snap.
I think it might have been a delay of the game. I'm not sure. But the play clock was at 0.
Delay of game is correct. Delay of game is correct, Bobby. 5-yard penalty, and Amir Calhoun will come back into the game.
Coach, and if I was not up here doing games like this, I'd be down in the field as an official, just to let you know.
Okay.
Timeout is taken here in this fourth quarter. We're going to go ahead and take it with them. You're watching SAISD High School Football on RC Audio Sports 2.
La familia no es una cosa importante, es todo. At SAISD, family is practicing and making art. It's fulfilling your duty with honor. It's playing to win and changing lives through learning. Familia is getting you ready for college or getting you ready for your career. And at SAISD, the founding school district in the Alamo City, familia is not an important thing. It's everything. And it's available to any student, no matter where they live. So come join our familia. Now enrolling. Log on to saisd.net/enroll for more information.
Welcome back to action here on the field. It's fourth down as Amir Calhoun checked back to the ball game. He's pressured, has to go up into the middle. He took a hit, got rid of the football.
And an interception there in the end zone, Bob.
But there was also a flag on the play, Coach. So, boy, lots of stuff happening right after that timeout. He took a really big hit.
He took a shot as he released the ball, and where the flag is thrown, it's usually where that flag was thrown, it's a holding call. It was from the umpire throwing it right into the area of the offensive line. Holding it is against the Sam Houston Hurricanes. The result of the play was an interception, so naturally the Vokes are going to decline this. It was intercepted in the end zone, so that's a touchback. It'll come out to the 20-yard line, and 4 minutes and 19 seconds to go. A 10-point deficit here. The Vokes will try to close it.
Vokes still have time. Vokes trailing 10 points.
27 points in the second half last week, or the week prior to the bye week.
5 wide receivers set. Let's see who's in at quarterback. It is back to Chacon. Chacon passes the ball. Oh, it was almost intercepted. It was in the hands of the defender, and it was dropped as Chacon was getting ready to fire the football. Good defensive effort.
Great coverage, and the Sam Houston Hurricanes almost repay the favor there. Just couldn't hang on to the ball, and the Lanier Vokes are going to get a second chance, a 2nd and 10, as a matter of fact.
Again, we talked about urgency earlier on in this broadcast in the second half for the Lanier Vokes. They came out with some urgency on their last drive. Chacon pressured, rolls out of the pocket, almost picked off again. Pass is incomplete. This time the pass was intended for Jazavion Lloyd, as he's limping just a little bit, but looks like he's back to normal there. So now it's a big third down here. 4 minutes to go. This is a very important third down.
This is a huge third down, and the Vokes have gone with a sense of urgency here, have gone to their the passing chapter of their playbook.
Shotgun. Rolling. Chacon has to run. He's going to go out of bounds. He's pushed out of bounds. And not enough, though. He'll get maybe to the 25-yard line.
3 minutes and 58 seconds remaining, though, Bobby. We may be in 4-down territory.
Oh, this is, in my opinion, definitely 4-down territory.
And they're sending in the play now, 4th and 5. Damian Graciano comes in from the sideline with the play call. It's this is make or break, I think, for the Vokes if their hopes of coming back from a 10-point deficit rest on this play. If the Sam Houston defense is successful, I'm going to say seal the deal.
Big 4th down here for Chacon. And movement on the front line, whether it was the offense or defense.
Well, they blew the whistle.
Yeah, they blew the whistle, stopped the play. Typically, that's on the offense.
False start. Yep, offense.
So that's going to push the Vokes 5 yards back, and that will bring out the punting unit, team coach. The Vokes aren't going to chance it.
Fourth and 10, a little different from 4th and 5, but I'll believe that it's a punt when I see it, Bobby. Still an opportunity here to fake.
Certainly.
And under the 4-minute mark, down by 10. We'll see. It is, yeah, the punter is back on the field. Emiliano Zuniga.
And then back to receive. Cervantes, is it blocked? I think it might have been blocked. If it was blocked, I think that might be a live ball. I'm not sure, but it looked like it might have been at least tapped. But nonetheless, the play is called down.
You got to go back to Leon Lett, Bob. As long as it crosses that line of scrimmage, it's only the return team can make that live. Certainly the kicking team can't pick it up unless it is blocked back behind the line of scrimmage.
There you go. It was a snow game.
A snow game on Thanksgiving. Maybe.
Thanksgiving, yeah, I remember that one.
Now, did you watch it on NFL Films, or are you?
No, I remember watching that.
I can't remember exactly when that happened.
I was probably about 10 years old, maybe 12 at the oldest.
I was probably 14 or 15.
Yeah, yep. Here come the Hurricanes here with complete control of the game. Lanier come with an all-out blitz. Calhoun able to get past it. And, man, a big chunk of yards there as he's limping up off that pile there, but he's put in some work tonight. I'd like to get his numbers here. We might steal some information from next door.
The Express News here at the SAISD complex to cover this game. It is the only game in 14.5 AD2, RC Audio Sports 2 on your YouTube platform. Happy to bring it to you.
2nd down and short. Sam Houston looking to go 3 and 2 after this. Cervantes making some moves. Cervantes spins and gets down to the 10-yard line. Boy, oh boy, just when you think he's ready to go down,
Jaden Cervantes.
Let's take another look at that one, Bobby.
Survives.
I think we got that one. He's going to spin and come back, cut back across the field. Another 180, another 360.
Definitely
And,
worth another look.
Yes, sir.
But there is a timeout on the field, and we're going to bring it right back here in just a quick moment. We'll run a quick commercial. We'll be right back.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Live Brooks.
Welcome you back here as Jaden Cervantes on that spectacular run. I think we can probably run that back one more time too if you'd like, Caesar. Run that one real quickly here before we get back here, but there was a penalty on the play. What a run there by Jaden Cervantes. Out of the shotgun, Calhoun hands the ball off over to the right side. Another bruiser as Jeremiah Johnson Spears gets into the end zone. We'll watch that one more time. Spears finding his way into the end zone. And at this point, Coach, the Sam Houston Hurricanes making their stamp on this ball game with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go as the Hurricanes get on the field to try for that extra point.
On the schedule for games in 14-5 AD2 tomorrow, Jefferson at Alamo Heights. That's going to be an interesting one at Orem Stadium. Harlandale will travel to Alamo Stadium to play Highlands, and Burbank will travel to McCullum. Bobby Mendez will have an RC Audio Sports crew at Memorial Stadium to stream that game. Burbank 3-1, McCullum 3-1. Both teams fancy themselves to be playoff teams. It's not necessarily a must-win game, but pretty close to one. It'll be a good game regardless. So Burbank at McCullum tomorrow. RC Audio Sports, our original YouTube channel, will stream that one. And I'll be back here at SAISD Complex tomorrow night for Edison and Brackenridge, a couple of teams that are struggling to get one in the win column. But one of those teams is going to ride the happy bus home tonight, and we are happy to stream that one. So tomorrow on our original RC Audio Sports channel, it's Burbank versus McCullum at Memorial Stadium, and Edison versus Brackenridge here at the SAISD Sports Complex.
Parga getting ready to try for the extra point here. There's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and there's another penalty flag here.
Flag on the play.
So we'll have to see what that flag is as both teams come off. We will tell you that when we come back. You are watching high school football on RC Audio Sports YouTube 2.
Hi, I'm from your local insurance agency. So sorry to hear about your accident. Here's a check. Sign this.
We just signed with Martinez and Associates.
You know this isn't enough.
Sign. Oh!
Come on, baby! It's a mistake to go against the auto insurance companies all alone. Just like it's a mistake to go against UTSA All-American linebacker Trey Moore.
Voted the best law firm in San Antonio 3 years running. Hire Martinez and Associates.
We welcome you back here as they are going to retry the extra point. The kick is up and wait a second, deja vu, another flag. that I don't know if I was dreaming or not. Had I seen this before? I've seen a live replay.
That might have been a Quesada, Larman, and Brignac a replay there, or was that live? I think
artificial intelligence is getting real, Coach. So
the extra point will count.
We'll keep it right here too.
Extra point will count. 27-10 is the score with 2.5 minutes remaining. We'll call that a dagger for the Houston Hurricanes, avenging last year's 8-7 loss to the Lanier Vokes. Here, 2.5 minutes to go, a 17-point lead. Might be time to turn out the lights.
And Hurricanes, with that, they become eligible for players of the game. Once the winning team it is the Martinez and Associates offensive and defensive players of the game. So we're going to have that conversation here in just a little while. So make sure you stay tuned for the Martinez and Associates post-game show, where we will announce who we think the Martinez and Associates offensive player of the game is, as well as the defensive player of the game.
2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. And Houston about to kick off.
Lanier set back to receive. They're back at their own 12-yard line. One of my favorite last name to say, Francisco Parga, getting ready to kick off. High end over ender, but it'll be short, fielded at the 25-yard line.
With a return.
Here come the Vokes. Nice move, big hit. Dylan Llamas, the return man. But there was a head-on collision there. They might have to call Martinez and Associates for that one. Big collision.
The Lanier Vokes, 4 games left on their schedule. Next week, Brack here at the Sports Complex. We'll be streaming that one the week following. Highlands here at the SAISD Sports Complex, and then Alamo Heights at Alamo Stadium, and Burbank at Alamo Stadium. So we're going to have we'll have the Lanier Vokes for 3 weeks coming. Happy to see that. This is the team on the rise.
The Vokes still want to make a statement here, so they rush to the line of scrimmage. Chacon hands it off to Lloyd. Lloyd has some room, and he'll pick up 4 yards.
For the Sam Houston Hurricanes, Bobby, it's McCullum next week. And then Brackenridge following that, then Alamo Heights following that.
Second down now here for Lanier.
So pick up a 3, second down and 7.
Teams are set. Vicente Chacon rolls out. Has pressure behind him. Throws off his back foot. Pass batted down by LeBron Delane.
LeBron Delane again hip checking the receiver. He had him in a good spot. He was in a spot where he could continue to drive him out. He stayed between the receiver and the ball, broke up the pass, incomplete.
Third down now for Lanier.
27-10 is the score, Bob, and I'm going to tell you that I feel like we have seen an excellent ball game here tonight with some great defenses, especially very impressed with the Lanier Vokes defense and the Sam Houston's defense tonight.
Vicente Chacon has pressure. He's going to go down. And big stop there.
A couple of flags on the play. The tackle was kind of high. So we'll see what comes of that.
Gavion Harper coming in from the top of the screen there. But there was flags on the play. Face mask is what it's going to be called. So Lanier will take advantage of those 15 additional yards.
First down and 10. Ball on 44.
So 1 minute, 22 seconds to go here. Lanier still with the football. Vicente Chacon, pass, is completed. Sarad Bethany, no, check that. Leonardo Chavez with the catch. A couple of athletes down on the field here. Maybe a little cramps, but we have no clue. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
The attorneys and staff at Quezada, Larmond, and Brignac PC earn their clients' trust by serving with integrity and honor. QLB is committed to getting its clients' lives back on track. We represent cases that fall into the areas of family law, probate law, civil law, HOA law, and real estate law.
Well, let's bring it back, Cease. We're back at action here. The play goes over to the opposite side for Chacon. Move the chains here.
Picks up the first down for the Vokes.
The Vokes moving the chains here with under a minute to go. Trying to squeeze in another touchdown here before the final. Chacon, pass, incomplete. He's looking for Damian Graciano.
Love to see it, Bobby. In a situation like this, you know, the game pretty much has been decided, but the Lanier Vokes, a statement here at the end. It's never say die. We're not going to concede. We're going to take everything that we can get, and if we can get in that touch, if we can get in that end zone one more time, we're going to do it. You're going to have to stop us. So kudos to the culture here for the Lanier Vokes.
Always, you can always count on the pride of the West Side, the Lanier Vokes, to give it all they've got. Vicente Chacon passes caught to Dixon, as he is a tough one to bring down. Marquise Dixon, his helmet comes off.
Timeout on the field. Lanier.
We'll take a timeout with them as the Lanier Vokes moving the football. You're watching SAISD High School football on RC Audio Sports 2. Introducing a new era in real estate investment. The JLM Real Estate Investment Team offers fast, simple solutions for distressed properties. Perhaps you've inherited a troubled property, or you have fallen behind on payments, or you don't have time to hassle with repairs. The JLM approach is built on ethics, understanding, and empathy. Jacob and Lisette Martinez promise you a hassle-free experience. Call them today. We welcome you back to action here with just 18 seconds remaining here in this ball game. A commanding lead now, a 17-point lead for Sam Houston, as Lanier's still trying to just change that scoreboard for the record books here.
Ball to 15 for Lanier Vokes.
Chacon firing into the end zone. The pass is caught.
And that will be
Marquise Dixon.
Number 7.
Marquise Dixon, that was a quick play out of the timeout. But hey, what a timeout call, right? So his helmet comes off, right? So he's gonna have to come off for a play. And he's Lanier's biggest playmaker. So Coach Saltez says, well, let's just call a timeout, so that way he doesn't have to come off the field. We'll take a timeout, we set up a play, we'll give it to you in the end zone. And Lanier scores. Rodriguez to kick for the extra point now. The kick is up, and it's through the uprights. 27-17 our score now with 10 seconds remaining. We're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we'll wrap this up here from SAISD Sports Complex on RC Audio Sports YouTube.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be a $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez and Associates today at 210-337-1111.
We welcome you back here after a touchdown drive by the Lanier Vokes, it was Marquise Dixon taking a pass from Vicente Chacon to get into the end zone and making this a 10-point game here with 10 seconds remaining, Coach. And make sure you keep it right here. There is 10 seconds remaining. I'm sure Lanier's going to go for an onside kick, Coach.
Without a doubt, without a doubt.
So the hands team should be on here for Sam Houston. So here we go. There's the kick, the bounce, and it is into the hands of Michael Franklin. Franklin will secure the ball and secure what should be the win for the Sam Houston Hurricanes. As it will be all formalities here for Sam Houston. They just come out on the field, one quick kneel down, and that should do it for them. But we all encourage you, of course, here to keep it right here for our player of the game, brought to you by Martinez and Associates. We take a quick break so that way we can discuss here in the press box who will be our offensive and defensive player of the game. Then we ask you to go to our social media to check that out once it's posted. So Calhoun will get under center here to put his final mark on this ball game as the Sam Houston Hurricanes beat the Lanier Vokes 27-17 here at SAISD Sports Complex. But again, we encourage you to keep it right here for our announcement of the Martinez and Associates offensive and defensive player of the game. We'll be right back. Commercial.
You own property that begs for a solution? Tacho Tovar and GBH Real Estate Solutions is here for that. Any condition, any situation, any location. Cash payment. The experts at GBH Real Estate Solutions can handle foundation repair, total interior rough-ins, or any other property need. From start to finish, GBH Real Estate Solutions will be there to make sure the job is done right. Whether the solution is a ground-up project, total renovation, or modernization, Tacho will see it through. Call GBH Real Estate Solutions today, or visit their Facebook page to see many more examples of their fine work. Tacho is waiting to hear from you. Oh, and did we mention? Tacho buys houses.
La familia no es una cosa importante, es todo. At SAISD, family is practicing and making art. It's fulfilling your duty with honor. It's playing to win and changing lives through learning. Familia is getting you ready for college or getting you ready for your career. And at SAISD, the founding school district in the Alamo City, familia is not an important thing. It's everything. And it's available to any student, no matter where they live. So come join our familia. Now enrolling. Log on to saisd.net/enroll for more information, or call 210-554-2660.
And we welcome you back here to SAISD Sports Complex here, just south of downtown in the south side of San Antonio. Coach Robert Villafranca, I am Bobby Mendez. Coach, great showing for the Sam Houston Hurricanes. A 27-17 victory over Lanier. The Hurricanes really didn't get going until really late in the second half. And it was difficult for both teams to get into the end zone until late.
You know, we said earlier in the game that we were going to bookmark a point. Early in the game, the Lanier Vokes unable to convert a fourth down on a drive where they were moving the ball downfield. They were in Sam Houston territory and just weren't able to convert the fourth down, had to give the ball over on downs. And then Sam Houston turned around on their drive, and they did convert a fourth down. And the very next play was a touchdown. I believe that was Jaden Cervantes that got the ball into the end zone after that. So, you know, if that was reversed, it's a much closer ball game. Within 3 points, it can have gone either way. But again, I'm going to say the Sam Houston Hurricanes winning tonight. But I'm really impressed with the games that were played by both the Vokes and the Sam Houston Hurricanes. We are in the Martinez and Associates post-game show, Bobby. This is when we decide. Players of the game.
Yeah.
And offensively, what do you think?
Well, offensively, I mean, you look at what they did. I know this is definitely a game worth watching over again. But when you watch this game, you're going to see Amir Calhoun just really kind of slice and dice his way through this Lanier defensive team. He had some challenges because that Lanier defensive team did a great job of trying to contain him. I know that was their main focus in coming into this game. But I think it's Amir Calhoun, Coach.
Amir Calhoun, let me second that. Again, did a great job of extending plays. He really took control of the game tonight for the Sam Houston Hurricanes. So congratulations, Amir Calhoun, number 5 he wears. He's a senior quarterback for the Sam Houston Hurricanes. How about the other side of the ball?
On the other side of the football, you talked about the defense and how hard they are and how hard they hit. And I think Tristan White just made things happen defensively and made it really tough for Lanier offensively. So I'm going to go with number 11, the junior Tristan White, who was just about everywhere on the field for the Sam Houston Hurricanes as the Martinez and Associates defensive player of the game.
Squared up a couple of times, textbook tackles Tristan White. I know that Coach Williams and his staff is going to be very pleased when they come back and watch film tomorrow morning for Tristan White's game. He's still a junior, and so he's got a bright future ahead of him. Tristan White, congratulations. You are our Martinez and Associates defensive player of the game.
Well, for everyone here in this press box, we thank you for joining us. It was Cesar Mendez on the technical duties this evening, Isaiah Castro up on the roof of this press box, bringing you some wide shots. Julian Morea down on the field, giving us those close-ups. Coach Robert Villafranca, color analyst. I'm Bobby Mendez. We thank you for joining us, and always, of course, encourage you to follow us on all our social media, both our YouTube channels and, of course, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, everything else that we have. So thank you for joining us. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Coach Robert Villafranca on the RC Audio 2. I'll be on RC Audio 1. Talk to you soon. Good night. Happy Thursday.
Hi, I'm from your local insurance agency. So sorry to hear about your accident. Here's a check. Sign this.
We just signed with Martinez and Associates.
You know this isn't enough.
Sign. Oh!
Come on, baby! It's a mistake to go against the auto insurance companies all alone. Just like it's a mistake to go against UTSA All-American linebacker Trey Moore.
Voted the best law firm in San Antonio 3 years running. Hire Martinez and Associates.